'Twas the week before Christmas at the house of the Foxes. I should be holiday baking and wrapping of boxes. Instead, I downloaded podcasts from Podfather Stone, listening to Walt Disney World tips, and I'm not alone. There's Mama and Judy and daughter Lindsay too. They will help you plan your trip as they know what to do. If you want your next Disney trip to be without calamity, listen to Geekin' on Walt Disney World with Curtis and the whole Geekin' family.
Are you ready for a fun-filled hour of food favorites, resort hopping, and hanging out with Disney World geeks? It's now time to go geekin' on Walt Disney World. Here's our dad and co-host. Hollywood was impressed with his performance in crowd scenes at the Indiana Jones stunt show. He never misses an 11 a.m. margarita at the Mexican Pavilion. And Mike Wazowski is still raving about his performance as that guy over at Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Curtis Stone.
Hey Disney World geeks. This week, 6 Super Geeks and Super Friends join me on a roundtable trip report. Yeah, it's 6 Super Disney Geeks, and that means you'll hear about 6 resorts, lots of food reviews, and different fun experiences all in one show. This is episode 322 of the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast, and I am your Geekin' Family Podfather, Curtis Stone, and we are the family-friendly father-daughter podcast, also featuring Mama, Auntie Judy, Soul Sister Holly, and cousins Jen and EJ, and our Geekin' family will feed your passion for Walt Disney World by sharing our experiences and opinions, as well as others from our community of passionate Walt Disney World geeks. I'm so excited you're here with us listening to our show because geeky Disney people are awesome and we consider you family, part of our Geekin' family, and join us every Monday as we share travel tips, resort reviews, and lots of food talk through our live trip reports, interviews with our Geekin' family members about their trips, and special guest roundtables on fun Disney World topics from Geekin' family members all around the world. We take pride in the awesome and positive community in our Geekin' family. So come join us in sharing our love for Walt Disney World and each other. And I bet you'll learn something to try on your next vacation. Oh, I love vacation. I'm on vacation now for the Christmas break into New Year's. And I know your vacation is important too, because we all need rest, relaxation, and rejuvenation, some time with the family. And I believe so much you need to make your vacation time a priority in your life. And the number one tip we hear from our Geekin' family super geeks is that you need to plan before you go to Disney World. You just can't wing it. Are you on a quest to conquer Disney World? When you're up against Disney World, you need the Force like Luke Skywalker used to conquer the dark side. And Disney World, boy, they've got lots of villains like Darth Vader too. They got crowds and complicated choices. I bet there's some crowds down there this time of year. It's the busiest time of year at Christmas time. Well, every hero like you needs a guide. Luke had Obi-Wan and Yoda. You got Mama, Judy, Jennifer, EJ, and me. We'd love to be your guides. We help people book and plan Disney trips, and we're independent travel agents with Fairy Tale Concierge. Fairy Tale Concierge is an authorized platinum Disney vacation planner agency. So let our team explain it all to you and help you create a great plan with fast passes, dining reservations, and tips on the best rooms and resorts in Disney World. Hey geeks, Merry Christmas. I'm so excited this week. I'm on vacation till the new year. It's so fun this time of year. I just kind of relax, and I'm going to be watching lots of Disney Plus, I think, and I want to get caught up on the Star Wars movies. I was going to say trilogy, but there's like 3 trilogies. Then I'm hoping to see the new one that just came out yesterday. I think my son Ben went late last night to go see the new movies. Very excited. Loving The Mandalorian too. Wow, Mom and I watched that last night. But anyways, this week's show, I'm chatting with Amy Rhodes, Samantha Kuhn, Marissa Mars, Brenda Drinkwine Futrell, Jamie Givens, and Susan Cox. Yeah, 6 people on a round table. We did really well. I thought, not stepping on each other, but these 6 guests I have coming on this episode, they were at the Grand Geekin' Gathering this past October. They just do a great job telling their personal stories and experiences during this trip in October. And you are going to get 6 times the fun and information from our Geekin' family friends. I thought we did a great job again, just staying focused, and it's really informative. Let me give you a bunch of the details you're going to hear. Amy talks about the Hanson concerts that she went over to the American Pavilion for. Jamie came down with a geek friend, her name Kendra. You'll hear us reviewing all the resorts, including the All-Star Music, the Beach Club villas that Amy stayed at. You hear some first impressions of the Skyliner, Caribbean Beach with Samantha, Wilderness Lodge for Marissa. Talk a little bit about some food. It always kind of slips in there. The first hour of our podcast is usually the resorts and food. Whispering Canyon and Geyser Point. Grand Destino. Yeah, Brenda and her husband stayed at that new resort over at the Coronado Springs. All-Star Movies with Jamie and Kendra. Port Orleans Riverside. The Princess Room, Susan and her mom stayed at. Now we start getting into food, talking about Hanson concerts with Amy and the Eat to the Beat dinner package that she did. She talks about some great Magic Kingdom snacks, the Garden Grill breakfast, Hollywood and Vine seasonal dining, the Fab Five with the Halloween costumes. Samantha tells us about that, and food and wine snacks for dinner for the very first time doing food and wine. Samantha talks about how us geeks, we can be kind of tough on newbies. She brought down some friends that were new to Disney World, and she got them up early and ran them ragged. They thought they were on vacation. But we go full stink here at Geekin' on WDW. The Wave. Marissa talks about Satuli Canteen. Hollywood Brown Derby. The Cobb Salad. Yes, that's very famous. Boma Breakfast with Brenda. How about the Grand Floridian Cafe Breakfast? That is an awesome one, too. I can't wait to do Boma Breakfast. I think I'm going to be doing that in January. Le Cellier. The Yachtsman. Wow, a couple of signatures. She was a little bit disappointed in her experience at California Grill. She recommends a different restaurant instead during this recording. Storybook Dining with Jamie and Kendra. Talking about the chocolate-covered pineapple in Magic Kingdom. I saw that picture that Jamie posted. They're huge. That looks really good. If you're a fan of chocolate and pineapple. Food and Wine Cheese Challenge. That sounded like fun that Jamie and Kendra did. Beer Garden Buffet. Trattoria El Forno. Tony's Town Square. I think that's with Susan, because I know I was with her at the Beer Garden Buffet. Then some experiences, the Hanson concerts that Amy, she went to, I think, 6 of them. Halloween party with Samantha, getting all dressed up for that. And talking about the 4 different overlays, they call them, at the Halloween party. She'll explain what that is. Marissa reveals a big family surprise during her trip. Brenda does her first couples trip ever. She says it's like being a VIP. They do extra hours. What a gift, she says. And it's something that helps you do and get a lot done in the parks. No, a lot different than going with your 3 kids. Jamie and Kendra, they pilot the Falcon, the Millennium Falcon, for Jeff and Dia Polka. Susan and her mom do Savor the Savannah. Some more Halloween parties over at the Halloween night. Mary Poppins breakfast at 1900 Park Fair. That sounds cool. Susan also some fun meeting geeks from the show and riding rides together. Yeah, that was a great part of G3. Samantha is also piloting the Millennium Falcon, and she realizes later she was on the ride with one of the Fab Five from our show, and she didn't even know it. She'll tell you all about that. The Enchanted Rose meetup. We talk about what we could do better next time for the G3 meetups and what really went well for G3 for these guys. And then they kind of finish up really embarrassing me with some praise for the podcast and me. Well, I would definitely listen into the bloopers and hear some of this extra chatter. I always play something after the music ends, so don't ever give up on the show before the music ends. And the chatter after this one is really fantastic, so don't miss it. You can get some bonus content. The Firework Cruise talking about the episodes that are coming up, and Live in Judy's House trip review. You'll hear all about that. And maybe we should do a booking of the dessert party together on the next Grand Geekin' Gathering. Well, Disney World is fun. It's even more fun when you go with your best friends. Come along with us, geeks. We're going to Disney World. Well, I am, as always, excited to do a trip report. I love doing roundtable trip reports, especially when I spent some of my vacation with these ladies that I got coming on tonight. It's a Sunday night. I usually don't record on a Sunday night, so I'm excited. Got them all together, and we're going to try this 6 geeks all at once to do trip reports. So I hope we get lots of fun facts out of them. Let's start with our first guest. Her first trip was in 1988 when she was 3 and knocked on every single little door in Toontown. She's been, I think it's 58 times. Is that right, Amy?
59.
59. She's gone a few more since I last talked to her. She's been 59 times to Walt Disney World, and her 3-year-old has been 14 times? All right. And in 2009, she was engaged in front of Cinderella's castle during Wishes. Oh, I remember Wishes. I don't remember getting engaged. That was a long time ago. But please give a warm Geekin' family welcome to Amy Rhodes. Hey, Amy.
Hey, geeks.
How are you? Did you go again since we did the G3?
Yeah.
Awesome. That is cool. You're close though. You're like a hop, skip, and a jump to Disney World, aren't you?
Yeah, about a 7-hour drive.
Yeah, that's doable in a day, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's bring on some more of our geeks. She's been visiting Walt Disney World for 25 years, but almost didn't make it back for a second trip. Her mother swore after their first trip that it was the worst vacation she'd ever taken, that she was never going back. I don't know if that's still holding true, but she accidentally snuck into New Fantasyland behind the Be Our Guest reservation to be the first person on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. And she spent months coordinating outfits to create a 20-plus-year-old Disney photos. Oh, those are fun to do. Please give a warm Geekin' family to Samantha Kuhn. Hey, Samantha.
Hey, geeks.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I remember that conversation we had, Sam, when we were down at the G3 meetup, the official meetup over at the Mexican Pavilion. We had a fun chat. But you were telling me you were afraid to come on the show.
I know.
How you feeling so far?
I take a little bit to open up, but once I get going,
I think you're going to be fine. I told Sam that we're going to bring on 5 of her friends, so it's going to be easy. You probably won't get much time to talk at all, in this crew.
We'll see. I would say you introduced me as shy, but none of my friends or family would describe me that way.
Awesome. Well, let's bring on our next guest. She's always holding on to her hat and glasses because her favorite ride is the wildest ride in the wilderness. Her trip isn't complete without getting a Dole Whip. Oh, wow. One of those Dole Whip people. Okay. I'm kind of a citrus swirl myself, but she has a standing invitation from Captain Jack Sparrow to join his crew aboard the Black Pearl. Please, great 3 facts there, Marissa. Please give a warm Geekin' family welcome to Marissa Mars. Hey, Marissa.
Hi, geeks.
Welcome to the podcast. First time, right?
Yes.
You and Sam are on here for the first time. So I'm so glad. All right, let's see. Let's bring on our next one. Her first trip to Disney was as a 9-year-old in 1986. Her family was there for the 15th anniversary, and she still remembers the song they sang in the parade. We'll have to ask her what that was. She started a tradition of taking her kiddos to Disney World for their 5th birthdays because she needed an excuse to go back regularly. And the number one thing on her Disney packing list is waterproof mascara because all things Disney make her cry. Please give a warm Geekin' family welcome to Brenda Drinkwine Futrell. Hey, Brenda.
Hey, geek.
You're already a super geek. You've been on and done a trip report. This is old hat, right, Brenda?
Yeah, super excited to be back again. Thanks for asking me to participate tonight, Kurt.
Yes, you're welcome. And I know you did something for the first time. We're going to talk about what you guys did besides going to the Geekin' Gathering. But you also, what is this song that you sang at the 15th anniversary?
Well, I'm never going to sing it for anybody. I'm so sorry, but I'm sure you can find it on YouTube. I keep meaning to do that. I'm sure you can get it on. And actually, I think that would be more enjoyable because they wore like funny 80s outfits. So you're probably better off looking it up than listening to me sing.
Oh, I bet you sing great. I did karaoke. I did karaoke last night. It's a little bit. It's hit,
I saw that.
Oh
on
yeah, we
Facebook.
saw.
a little bit that's on the internet so far. Judy posted a little ending piece, but my performance was much better. You got to see the whole thing. I think Mom recorded it. When we do G3 next time, I really would like to do karaoke. They have it
Oh, that'd be fun.
over at the Swan, I've heard.
Okay.
Yeah, or do the dueling pianos too. I think that'd be a fun thing to do. All right. Well, let's bring on our next guest. How many more we got here? I think I got 2 more to go. All right. She has a special view of Happily Ever After from 2,000 feet while making the descent to the Kissimmee Airport. Yeah, this woman here, she was flying in on her own private plane. She once had dinner on the set of Indiana Jones stunt show, and she dressed as Donald Duck for Halloween at 3 years old and agrees he is number one. I gotta tell you a Donald Duck story. But please give a warm Geek and Family welcome to Jamie Gibbons. Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Kurt. Hey, geeks.
Yes, Jamie, you're a super geek already. You've been on the show, and speaking of Donald Duck, I don't know if you guys noticed this when we were down there. It was Halloween for Halloween Day. I was taking a rest at the resort. I was over at Pop, and they were doing a little Halloween thing with all the kids. I think all the resorts. I didn't know they did that. They had something going on, and you don't see this very often, but there were characters in the resort, and Donald Duck was dressed up as a vampire.
Oh.
That was pretty cool. All right, so let's bring on our next guest. The last but not least, she was carded trying to get a margarita in the Mexican pavilion, so her mom had to buy it. Hope that wasn't on this trip. Her enthusiasm at the Lilo and Stitch breakfast scared Lilo away. She tried drinking around the world, but only made it 3 countries in before calling it quits. And please give a warm Geek and Family welcome to Susan Cox. Hey, Susan.
Hi, geeks.
Good thing you bring your mom with you to Disney World.
No kidding. And that was when I was there celebrating my 40th birthday. So, I mean, I guess on the one hand, I should be happy I look that young.
Don't feel so bad. Yeah.
I do have an update. I have since conquered drinking around the world.
Oh, really?
It took several tries, but I made it.
Huh? Exactly how many drinks? How many drinks is that?
It's 11.
Ooh.
We made up our own rules, though.
Okay.
We each were allowed 1 mulligan. So I didn't get anything at the Morocco Pavilion.
Wow.
And my mom didn't get anything, I think.
That's pretty. I never thought about that.
Italian.
You always see people, you see those teams, especially during Food and Wine, with the T-shirts and all that. I never realized. I guess I never counted the countries.
Drinks, though.
Oh, okay. All right.
Otherwise,
yeah.
I mean, and we still got nice and tipsy.
Yeah. Well, if you're like me and you start from the left around Mexico and then come around UK, no wonder the UK always seems to have staggering people over there.
That's the only way to do it.
Well, we sure had some fun, didn't we not? Down at the Grand Geeking Gathering. So let's.
Yes.
Yes.
Thanks so much. Let's start. I'm going to try to keep these guys in order. Amy, what was kind of your motivation to go down on this trip? Was the Grand Geeking Gathering a motivating factor?
Not to begin with.
Or were you did you already have plans?
Yeah, we were already booked to go. We got about August, I guess, maybe a little after or before. So Hanson puts out their calendar for the year, and once they committed to Disney, that's when I booked my trip. We were basically there for me to see Hanson for 2 days.
So at least you're honest. You didn't go there for me. You went for Hanson. I understand it. We had a funny thing. I love the musical acts when I go down to all these festivals, and I was looking, and I was going to be there long enough. They were going to have 3 different acts while I was there, and I was like, oh wow, I'm excited to see who it's going to be. And then I saw Hanson. I got to be honest with you. I was kind of making a little bit of a joke of them. But then Amy and some other people in our Facebook group, I couldn't believe the fan base they have. I was excited. I was like, yeah, I'm so excited. There's people that are going to be into it. So
yeah, they're on tour right now. I'm going on December 10th to go see them. So
oh, you're going again?
Yeah, they'll be in New Orleans.
Okay.
So it gets about a 2.5 hour drive. So I'm gonna drive and see them and then go to work the next morning. Sounds like a great idea, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, when we were watching, I was having fun watching everyone enjoying and knowing all the words. And they said they've been an act for 25 years. That made me feel old.
Yeah.
That made me really feel old. Wow. It's a good job if you can get it, right, Amy?
Right.
That's awesome. All right. Let's see. I've got Sam. Who did you go with?
So I went with 2 of my friends and one of my friend's sisters.
Nice. So it was a girls' trip.
It was a girls' trip.
How long did
we threw together kind of last minute, but it worked out.
Well, were you excited to do the G3?
Well, my motivation was my FOMO. So
all right,
I was holding out for a while, and I kept saying, "No, you don't have to. You can skip it." And then maybe like a month or 2 before, I finally decided no, I was going to have too many regrets.
Well, I felt like this could be an opportunity for if adults had kids or they just want to do a solo trip or something, it'd be an opportunity. So I think some of the folks did do that. So I'm glad you brought down some friends and had some fun. Where'd you stay, Sam?
We stayed at Caribbean Beach.
Oh, nice. I was there a few nights. Well, how many nights did you do?
We did, let's see, Saturday, 3 nights. So it was quick.
All right. You did a weekend trip, right?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Marissa, who did you go with?
I went with my family. It was my mom, my dad, and then my sister, Chloe.
All right. So you guys probably had a family trip already planned, right?
Yes. Well, we were supposed to go over Labor Day weekend. And then because of Dorian, we ended up having to reschedule because our flights got canceled. So when we were looking at rescheduling, I was like, this weekend would work really well for us if we go this weekend. And we got really lucky. It worked with everyone's work schedule. So
nice
ended up
move.
being great, yeah.
So you were able, would Disney let you cancel and move it or reschedule it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. We were able to reschedule it.
Nice. Where were you able to get into? Because it's hard to get a place last minute. So that's good to know.
We ended up getting, just incredibly lucky. We were supposed to stay at French Quarter, and then that was all booked when we were rescheduling. So we ended up at Wilderness Lodge, which is my family's favorite resort. That was the very first place we stayed the first time we were at Disney.
Yeah.
It was kind of nostalgic and perfect, and
nice.
It ended up working out perfectly.
That's fantastic. How many nights were you there?
4 nights.
All right. Perfect. Thanks for joining us at the meetup. And Brenda, I know you went with your husband.
Yes,
and
I did.
You have 3 kids, right?
We do.
And so was this the first time?
My husband and I both have, yes, this was our first time going without the kids. My husband and I both have birthdays in October, so we try to do some little getaway every October. And we had gotten annual passes in August. We went with the whole family in August. Nice. And we hadn't booked anything for October. And I think we actually made our reservation like the day before we left for our August trip. So the time frame was the motivation, but we picked this weekend in particular so we could meet all the geeks. So
thank you.
It was super fun. And we'd never done Food and Wine before. And since we had the annual passes, it was just a great opportunity to go, just the 2 of us.
So where did you stay on how many nights?
We stayed at the Grandestino Tower at Coronado Springs.
Nice.
And we were there for 5 nights. We got there on Friday and left on Wednesday. Wow. So it was a great getaway and plenty of time, and it's good.
So what'd you think of the Grandestino?
Oh, it was beautiful. One of the best things about it is that it's brand new, so everything is fresh and clean. We had a water view, so we got a view of the lake there in the middle of Coronado Springs, which was gorgeous. The lobby is beautiful. It's really, really nice. And we got 2 queen beds for our romantic getaway, and we slept in separate beds the whole time. It was so luxurious.
Well, truth be told, Mom,
wonderful.
Our bed in here, get real personal here, but we don't have a very big bedroom, and we don't have what do we got? 2, I don't know. We got like 2 beds squished together, and we don't have a lot of room. With the dogs and the animals, I mean, all the animals sleep on top of us too. Kick me off. I'm hanging off the bed usually. Right. So to have two queens is actually kind of a luxury for both of us who knock us off the bed anyway half the night.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It's great.
Well, that's great. So I'm glad you got away. Although your husband did, what did he say to me? He was a little sarcastic. Thanks for all the money you cost me, I think he said to me.
Right.
So I mean,
actually, we saved him money because we got the AP discount on the room and we already had the ticket. So, I mean, compared to some trips we've taken in the past, this was a bargain.
Well, I took one for the team for you there.
Right. Well, thank you.
That was a funny comment. All right. Well, Jamie, you were there with a friend.
I was, yes. My friend Kendra and I came together. So that was a really good chance for us to get away to Disney by ourselves without the kids and the husbands.
Yeah. So what's it like? What's the Disney vacation running around with a girlfriend as compared to going with all the kids and family?
We didn't have to go back for naps, so that was a plus because we got to keep going at the parks as much as we wanted to. So that was one big difference, and didn't have the constraints of bedtimes and stuff like that, like we sometimes try to get closer to when we're there with kids. So
you ever going to go again with the family, or you're spoiled now?
Oh yeah.
I think I have my show, because our kids are all grown up. I think my show definitely tends to be more adult oriented to some degree, although I love talking with all the families too. But I think this was an opportunity again. I thought that adults could go if they wanted to get away. So I'm glad you were able to do that. Had you ever gone? Had Kendra been before? She's been.
Yes. Yeah. Kendra and their family is really close friends of ours, and we've been to Disney several times with them. They kind of influenced us to get the annual passes because we knew they had them, so we might as well go too. And their son is close in age to ours, so it works out really good. We have a lot of fun trips there together.
I love big family trips or combining families too. I'm all about that. As long as you can break away a little bit when you want to. And I love big family trips. This was a big family trip, wasn't it, Susan Cox?
Oh, it was a huge family trip. It was awesome.
Susan and I.
55 of us.
55, 56. What did I count? I think, 54 I counted as what I thought were kind of listeners that I was able to meet up with. And Susan, you went down with your mom, right?
Yes.
Susan and I met, how many times have we met at Disney World? I mean, was this the third time?
3, I think.
Yeah.
3. And
we've shared meals together.
Yeah, it's fun.
We first shared the Contemporary together.
Yeah, the same floor.
That was just coincidentally, right?
Very much so. Yeah, I promise it was coincidence.
You weren't stalking me, right?
No, I promise I was not.
You're one of the reasons we make fun of Auntie Judy because I think you met her before you met me.
Yeah, we were just sitting outside and she rolled up on her scooter. It's like, Auntie Judy.
That's got to be
her.
She
just kind of looked at me and like, yeah, like, how do you know me? So, and then I told her who I was. She's like, oh my gosh, I have got to get her. I'm texting Kurt right now. Guess who I just met? It was hilarious. I love it.
She loves finding people before me. She's so proud of that. She always makes fun of me. But then, so Susan's kind of joined our family a few times. We had a good meal too. We'll talk about the food and stuff.
Yeah.
That was fun. All right. Well, let's talk about some of the resorts, I guess. Go back up to Amy. Where did you stay, Amy?
I stayed for 2 nights, Saturday and Sunday at All Star Music, and then we got our wait list for DVC. And for Monday night and Tuesday night, we stayed at the Beach Club Villas.
Oh, that's nice. So it's just you and your husband, right?
Yes.
So what's it like to go from the All Stars to the Beach Club Villas?
Well, our all-star room was not refurbished yet.
Okay.
So they really need a refurbishment. I can't wait for them to actually be finished with it.
I can't keep up with them all. They're doing a pretty good job getting to.
They just need that carpet needs to go. But other than that, it was a room.
Yeah.
We were there.
That's right.
They have my favorite shampoo, so I'm good with that.
It's important.
And then,
what's your favorite shampoo?
Oh, the Sea Marines shampoo, the green. that's in the wall now that you just keep pushing down and keep getting them more and more and more. And then when we got to Beach Club, it's beautiful. The whole place is decorated with like Little Mermaid, and there's little bubbles on the floor that have hidden Mickeys in them, and they have not wood, but it's like laminate that looks like wood, I guess, in the room.
Oh, on the floors, yeah.
And then underneath the TV, they had that little twin size trundle bed thing in the bookcase. Oh, so it folded down.
Yeah,
that was pretty neat.
That sounds revamped.
It is. It's really nice.
So that's a studio, the deluxe studio?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Where I know the DVC's, you're kind of at, not a long ways from Epcot, but that is one of my favorite resorts. Guys, that's like the number 2 resort. I have an affection there. We stayed there 3 or 4 times for a conference, and I just love that place. How cool was it to walk over to Epcot then from there?
Yeah, so it was about 8 minutes from our room till we got to the gates at International Gateway. So
awesome.
That was amazing. And I planned that because we were going to be in Epcot all day Monday and Tuesday for the Hanson concert. So I wanted to have the least walk back possible after standing up from 5 o'clock until 9 o'clock.
Dancing and screaming. Yes. I can't believe you did that. That's so great. All right. Sam, where did you guys stay? Did you say Wilderness Lodge?
Caribbean Beach. We were.
Oh, you're at Caribbean. I'm getting messed up. Yeah. Caribbean Beach. We stayed there too. What'd you think of Caribbean Beach?
I think we just missed you. I think we left and then you moved over there.
Yeah, that's true. You were only there a few nights, and I first stayed at Pop, but the Geekin' Weekend I was at Pop, and then we switched over. So what do you think of Caribbean Beach? I think it's really upgraded now.
It is. So I hadn't been there since they redid the lobby in that main building, which is beautiful now. And then the Skyliner there is just game changer.
Yeah. So you rode the Skyliner for the first time then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So, and the way it worked out was the day that we got there and the next day we were at Hollywood Studios in Epcot. So we took the Skyliner. And I kind of spoiled my friends with the Skyliner, and then we had to move over to the buses, and they were less than pleased.
Well, why'd you have to take the bus?
Well, then we went over to Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. All right. So, yes.
No, like this is not as nice.
I know. I wonder, Caribbean Beach in the past has probably come in 4th for a lot of people of the moderates, but I think the Skyliner, as long as you get all the kinks out, I had an issue with one time, but when it's running, it really ran fine. Did you have any problems?
We had no problems. I mean, I don't think we ever waited more than 5 minutes for it.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a really super quick trip from both to Epcot and Hollywood Studios.
You're right. It's got the hub there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
so it makes it super convenient.
You can grab the Skyliner from 2 places on property there at the Caribbean Beach.
Yeah.
Right. Did you walk?
That's really where the main hub is. So it goes to Epcot from there and then to Hollywood Studios from there. And you're right. You can walk over to the Riviera, depending on where your room is. Yeah. Some of the buildings are actually closer to the Riviera stop than the Caribbean Beach stop. But
they do have an internal bus too that takes you around.
Yeah, we were in the Barbados building, so it was really only like maybe a 5-minute walk to the Skyliner. So we never really took the internal bus.
Yeah, I found that it was pretty easy to walk either way. It wasn't too bad. And at first I took the internal bus and I went, wait, it's not that far. I started walking.
Yeah, I think the bus takes longer than it takes to walk.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I think the food court, did you try the food there?
We did. It was fine.
Yeah. They revamped that whole area.
They had kind of an odd menu, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
So one day we ate there. I think I ate some curry chickpea sandwich, and then my friends got chicken finger. So it wasn't really.
Yeah.
It's a strange assortment of foods on that menu.
All right. No, that's beautiful in there, and the pool's been redone. I think it really improved.
Yeah, it's definitely a huge upgrade from the Caribbean Beach that was.
Then you add the Skyliner and the convenience. It's pretty good. Did you take the Skyliner back to your room like after fireworks or something at Epcot?
Yeah. So I would say the last night we were there, we did Epcot and we stayed for the fireworks, and that we maybe waited 5 minutes. But aside from that, every time we walked right on.
I timed it. I was recording one of my live recordings. I was talking with Kevin Curtis Allen. We were 10 minutes in line after the fireworks, and then like 20 minutes back to pop. But it's even shorter.
Yeah, so
back to
Kirby Beach. I don't think it's more than 10 minutes.
Awesome.
For the beach.
Beautiful. Thanks, Sam. All right, Marissa, you were over at the Wilderness Lodge, you said, right?
Yes. Yes. It is our favorite resort. So nothing but good things to say about it.
That is one of the ones I've stayed at all of the resorts except for that one and Saratoga Springs. I am so embarrassed.
Yeah, you have to get there.
I do. I tried to lobby for that one and I've not won. But we went over to Saratoga Springs to see Kevin off when he was getting his last day, and we had lunch over there. I was pretty impressed with that too. So I definitely want to get those. But now they're built. Maybe they're going to build more like the Riviera, and I'm going to be another one short. So what's so great about Wilderness Lodge, Marissa?
It's got that whole Pacific Northwest theme. So there's wood carvings, and it just feels very homey. Like you walk in and you smell the pine, and just feels like very relaxing and serene. And there's that huge fireplace in the lobby that is just unbeatable in terms of relaxing, to sit in front of it and just enjoy it. And it's perfect. It's
a majestic place for sure. That's my kind of place. It's very comfortable. Like you said, I love that kind of feel. And did you try any of the food over there?
Oh, we did. We ate at 3 of the restaurants there. The only one we didn't eat at was Artist Point.
Oh, really?
So, yes, and we loved all of the food there. It was all fantastic.
I got over there to do Whispering Canyon, which I hadn't done in a long time. So you must have done Whispering Canyon.
Yes, that was actually the very first place we ate once we got there. We went and we had lunch there.
Did you get the ketchup?
Oh, we did. Yes, we did.
They had plenty of ketchup?
Yeah, we ended up with probably 12 bottles of ketchup on our table. We didn't even have room for it all. It was great.
And I don't even know. I wanted to call for the ketchup, but I didn't have anything on my plate that needed ketchup.
Yeah, neither did my sister, but she still called for it.
Oh, okay.
She was like, I don't have anything, but I want it.
Because it's like
great.
It's a meat fest, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was good. We got pulled pork sandwiches there, and it was They were very, very good.
Oh yeah, you didn't get the plates, like the all you can eat plates?
No, we didn't.
Were you there at lunchtime?
No, because yes, it was just lunch, and they only had one skillet offering for lunch, and we weren't that hungry, so we figured we'd just do the other meals because we wouldn't really get the value of the platter.
Did you do Geyser Point too?
Yes, that was one of our favorites.
Yeah.
We went back. We actually ate there on, I think it was Saturday night or Sunday night. And then we went back and ate there again Monday night because we liked it so much.
One of the listeners.
So it was fantastic.
When the listeners come to join our private Facebook group, there's 3 questions there. And I asked them if they had something we'd like to cover on the podcast. And one of them said park hopping. And I think this resort is one of those ones, especially at Christmas time. It gets ranked one of the best ones at Christmas time. It's really beautiful at that time. But that Geyser Point is outstanding. And if you want to take a break from Magic Kingdom, right, and just go over there, get on the boat, go have a burger over there and a beer and the geyser, right? What'd you have to eat over?
And just sit outside, look at the water. Oh, it's so relaxing.
It was cold when I was there one time, I think in January. They do have, it's kind of an open space. They do have, I want to call them, they're like shades that come down. They probably keep some of the warmth in there now. But it's a beautiful spot. Did you have something good to eat there?
Yes. So I had the bison burger, which was so good.
That seems like a favorite.
I also... it was excellent.
Nice.
I was a little hesitant to try it because I wasn't sure if it would be a little tougher, more gamey than a regular burger, and I loved it. It's like a Marionberry jam that's on it, and oh man, that pulls it all together. It's good.
I love it.
But then we also got their chicken sandwich, which was one of my favorite things I ate the entire trip. It was really so good. Yes.
Why was that a chicken sandwich, huh?
Yes, I know, and it seems so simple, but it was lightly breaded, and it had this chili something aioli on it, and it was perfectly crispy and juicy.
Oh,
and
you're killing me.
We all went back the next night. We all ordered them. It was so good. We had to go back again for the chicken sandwich.
That is good to know, because I would go right for that bison burger. That's what I had when I was there. But that's good to know. I like a good chicken sandwich. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, let's go talk to Brenda. Brenda, you were there all alone with your husband in Gran Destino.
Yeah, we were.
Trying that new resort. That's pretty cool. That Coronado is pretty nice too. The lobby and all that.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. Yeah, they've done a really nice job update. I mean, we had never stayed at Coronado pre-Gran Destino, so I don't really know. I don't have anything to compare it to.
Yeah.
But it's gorgeous. And, for a couple's trip, I think it was a great fit. It's not overly Disney. There's some really cute hidden Mickeys here and there, so it does feel a little bit Disney, but it's a little more elegant and refined and feels a little more adult.
Yeah.
So yeah, we really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I was really impressed when I stayed there. You didn't really hear a lot about it before, as far as the moderates, because the French Quarter and Port Orleans gets a lot of press, but yeah, I would put it right up there. I really enjoyed it too.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only downside maybe is that it's kind of spread out. So there are multiple stops, and the whole resort is pretty large. So like the walk to the pool was, I mean, not super long, but there was a little bit of a walk to the pool. But it's a gorgeous resort. We didn't have time to try I think it's called Three Bridges Bar, or lounge, which is like right in the middle of the lake there. But I've heard really good feedback about that. It's a really, really nice resort. We really enjoyed it. And we're a family of 5, so we're somewhat limited in where we can stay. And so Coronado is not somewhere that we would choose to stay with all 5 of us, because the room that we had only slept 4. So it was a great opportunity to try a resort that we otherwise wouldn't have had the opportunity to experience. So yeah, we loved it. And like I said earlier, everything is brand new and fresh and clean and pretty modern. And yeah, it was really nice.
Did you try any of the food options? Because I got some Mexican. I've heard good things about the Maya Grill over there too. But
yeah, we didn't do the Maya Grill. We in August, when we went with the family, we did Toledo, which is at the top of the tower, and so we did that one again. I really like it. I wouldn't say I'm a picky eater, but I'm sort of particular. And so I like a tapas menu where you can kind of pick and choose what your meal looks like, and by ordering a bunch of small plates. So I actually had the same thing, and that I ordered in August, and it was really, really delicious. And the view up there is beautiful. It's one of the only places that I know of where you can see all 4 parks.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not a great fireworks view. It's pretty far away from all of you can see a decent view, I think probably the Epcot fireworks, but we saw the Magic Kingdom fireworks from there in August, and you can't see them really well, but when it's light outside, you can see each of the 4 parks.
Wow.
It's really, really, really neat. And the sunset is gorgeous. It's just a beautiful setting.
Right.
And they've got a great lounge up there with some outdoor seating.
Nice.
I think it's a hidden gem. I think the more people who hear about it, the more popular it will become. But yeah, we love it up there.
And it's the only moderate you can get club level that I know of too right now.
Yeah. Well, and we kind of debated doing club level, but then we decided that we're too hardcore into the parks to really enjoy the club level. So
nice.
We decided not to do that this time.
I kept running into you in the parks.
That was funny.
There were sometimes I saw you and didn't see me. I was stalking you. I think.
Right. Well, it was funny when you messaged me on Facebook when you saw me on the monorail, and I thought, how did he even? I mean, the monorail's moving. You're moving. It's like a sixth sense you have to find geeks at Disney World.
I'm glad, because one thing I felt bad with, we'll talk about the official meetup that we had at Epcot, and there were a good crowd there. I wanted to spend time and talk with everyone. You were the ones I didn't talk that much with, so I was glad I ran into you a few times. That was awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Hey, Jamie, where did you guys stay?
We stayed at All Star Movies.
All right. We're covering them all tonight.
Yep.
What's going on at All Star Movies?
Well, I liked it because it was kind of similar to Pop with the renovated rooms and everything.
Okay.
And I wanted to stay at Pop to be with everybody and be close to the Skyliner, but we really liked it. Was so cute with all the toy. We were in the Toy Story area, and that was really neat, seeing the big characters and the big door for Andy's room and everything.
I stayed at Pop. I was so excited. Did you see who was right next to my room? I don't know if you guys saw my picture. I had
I did.
The big guy, the Baloo, my favorite character, was right there next to my room. I loved. Yeah, you know what? The values are just they are great, especially if you were just going down, like you said, for a weekend. It's kind of an extra trip. It was an extra trip for us too. So I try to keep the cost down by staying at Pop ourselves. But yeah, music. I think they have. Aren't they the one that has the surprise menu at the food court? I think they are.
I think I remember Glenn talking about that secret menu at movies, but we didn't try to get it. So.
All right.
But I remember hearing about it.
That's the one thing that I want to do. I know. All right. So you guys had fun.
We did. We had a good time. We didn't spend a lot of time in the room. Like you said, we're on a mission kind of.
Your job was to hit as much attractions as you possibly could, right?
For sure. And try to be at as many of the events as possible that we could get to. So
how many nights did you do?
We were actually only there 2 nights. We got there late Friday after we drove straight from the end of the day at work and got down there and stayed Friday night and Saturday night and went back after the meetup Sunday. So
Saturday you were in Magic Kingdom, weren't you?
We started the day in Hollywood Studios and then went to Magic Kingdom.
Oh, okay. So, because I remember I got a picture of you guys there. Did you show up after the Glenn Kessler run?
No, we were there for the Kessler run.
You were.
So we got to do that. Yes.
So you did early morning.
Before that, yeah.
You did early morning over Star Wars.
We did. We wanted to get to a chance to be there and do some fun stuff. So we did that, and we had thought about trying to hit all 4 parks in one day, but we were kind of pooped after the big day that we had. So
I almost did all 4 parks by accident there. I did 4 parks, but I did one twice. Once in the morning. I did Hollywood Studios in the morning, and I closed it.
Yeah.
I think on Sunday.
Yeah.
I woke up the next day and went, I almost did all 4 parks. If I wanted to, I probably could have.
You could have done it.
Absolutely. Susan, where did you go? You and your mom stayed. Oh, I think you were at Pop, weren't you?
No, we were at Port Orleans Riverside.
Well, because when you guys came in, why did you come to the bar at Pop then? Just to see me?
Because that's where some of the geeks were hanging out. So we originally had tickets for the Animal Kingdom after hours, but we were both just too hot and exhausted, and so but we weren't ready to go back to the room, so we just kind of. I saw that on the group chat, so we just came over and crashed the party. So it was fun.
Was that the day you arrived? Wasn't that the day you arrived?
Yes. Yeah.
That was
and I tell you, I got there and I was kind of jealous. I was like, man, I wish I was staying here. It was pretty cool.
Oh, so, yeah. What night was that? I'm getting messed up. What
Saturday.
Night? That was Saturday night. Okay.
Yeah.
So we were there, Glenn and his brother, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
And Stacy showed up, and then there was a couple of other people, and they were getting ready to leave.
McDaniels.
Whenever we got there. Yes.
We're there. I had never met them before. Yeah, we were watching the Washington baseball game. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you showed
Rob,
up.
I think. Rob was there, too.
Yes.
Yeah, it was neat.
But no,
we stayed at Port Orleans Riverside in the Princess Room.
Oh, the Princess Room. What's going on over there? What makes it a Princess Room?
Not a whole lot, really. The price. The headboards have like a fiber optic thing on it, which is cool. It's like these little fireworks. There's a bunch of like portraits on the wall of the princesses, so it's like Tiana and her friends. But honestly, I didn't I didn't think it was a whole lot different than our room at French Quarter that
Okay.
we stayed at last winter. So,
had you stayed there before at the Port Orleans?
I'd stayed at French Quarter, but not Riverside.
All right. So which one you like better?
You know, probably French Quarter because it's smaller.
Yeah.
Everything's closer.
Yeah.
But one of our rooms, I think a big selling point of the Princess rooms is that they're essentially preferred rooms.
Okay.
So they're really close to
because
the main.
It is a big.
So, yeah.
Well, there's
big,
two.
But it's beautiful.
There's two parts. There's two parts of Port Orleans, right?
We were in the Magnolia Terrace, so we were in the the plantation style. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and it was gorgeous.
Nice. How many nights did you guys do?
I think 8.
Oh, that's right, because we did.
7 or we were there from Saturday until the following Sunday.
Oh, you were like me.
Yeah.
No,
yeah, we just.
No wonder I saw you.
We can't do short trips.
No wonder I saw you so many times. Nice. All right, let's go back to Amy. Amy and everybody, let's talk food. Did you guys experience, Amy, did you have, I don't know if you ate at all. Did you eat at all when you were at the concerts 6 times?
Yes. The first night, the Monday, we did not get the dining package because they said it was in the second section in the middle and I could stand there anyway.
Oh,
and we found out it was at the front to the left. So the first concert on Monday, when I found out it was to the front to the left, we booked a breakfast and a lunch so that I could sit in the front on Tuesday for the shows.
Right. So these were tied to the shows. Dinner package,
the
right?
Eat to the Beat dinner package. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Where'd you eat?
So we ate, at Garden Grill for breakfast. And then we ate at Rose and Crown for kind of a late lunch.
Nice. So that was tied to your concerts.
Mm-hmm.
When I crashed the concert, then was I crashing also the preferred area?
No, you were at the first concert, and so they don't clear the theater before the first concert, so you can go and just kind of stake out where you want to sit.
Okay.
As long as it's not roped off. So that's where we kind of went. We got there at like 2:00 to get that spot. So.
Well, thank you for saving it for me because
you're welcome.
I had issues. I had issues getting there, which I'll mention, but. Tell me.
Yes, but at least you found your stuff.
Yes, I lost. All right. The story is I left. Well, that's a long story. You'll hear it on my trip report. You'll hear it on my trip report. But yes, I did recover my bag, which I left at the Soarin' ride, which I had to ride twice, and that's a whole thing. But I was running to meet you, Amy.
Yeah, and we had a bunch of snacks at Magic Kingdom on Saturday. We got there at like 3:00, so we finished the Kessler run, and then we went. I wanted the Red's Revenge,
right,
and I wanted the Rapunzel Eclair. That was my goal for the day, was to get those two things, and we did.
Where? Tell me, where'd you get the Rapunzel Eclair?
Oh, it's inside Pinocchio Village House.
When I was there, it was always closed, and I knew it. Yeah. I missed that. I was trying to hunt that down. What time were you there that you got it?
We went right before we met up for the Kessler run was still going on. And I was like, we just got here. I think we need to go get that Rapunzel thing before I forget that I want it.
Yeah.
So we ran in there really quick at like 2:30.
Yeah. I was saying,
and
I think it opens it opens like at 11. So I was there in the morning, and that's a tough time for me to get an eclair. But I failed. You got one of my must-dos. How was it?
It was really good. We cut it right in half and split it.
Yeah.
It's like a dulce de leche on the inside, like a caramelish pastry cream.
Oh,
it's so good.
It sounds so good. I did get the big donut, at Starbucks.
With the Mickey ears.
The Mickey ear, the vanilla. Yeah. That thing is fantastic. I did get that one, so that's at Starbucks in the morning. That was an easy one to get. Mm-hmm. I didn't miss out on that. And how about Red's Revenge? That's kind of new.
It's strawberry Dole Whip, basically.
Okay.
And it's a float with strawberry Fanta, and then it's got a little red a little chocolate pirate hat that goes inside of it.
Yeah.
for the red lady,
right?
Who used to be We Want
Right.
the Redheads lady. Now she's the seller of everything lady.
She's a pirate.
So,
She's a pirate. She went pirate on us.
yeah.
I thought it was pretty good. I like that.
It was good. It was really sweet. So you better like strawberry and you better like sweet.
I do. I do.
Yeah. It was really good.
I think I'm still going to say my citrus swirl float is my favorite. Yeah, I did like the Red's Revenge. Well, actually, I want to hear. So, Garden Grill is good. Had you been there before for breakfast?
We have been there. Yes, we went actually last year for our Eat to the Beat concert thing. I've been with there in a while, so it's really weird to have a character breakfast where you're usually pawning off your child to see the character. You're the one seeing the characters.
We go with it. We go with it.
My husband conveniently sat me on the outside, so I got all the character meet and greet while he took pictures.
We kind of did the same thing.
That cinnamon roll was still delicious.
It is awesome. I did have mine. I did it this past trip for the first time too. It is. Oh, I haven't decided if that's my favorite or not. It's definitely in the running. I got to make a decision. It is one of my.
We
favorites.
had half left. And they packaged it up for us, and we took it and we had it for breakfast on our way home the next morning. It was great.
I love it. That's famous geeking cinnamon roll for sure. All right, let's see. Sam, you had 4 girls. Where'd you go out to eat?
We had 4 girls, and since it was quick, we didn't do a lot of sit downs. We did mostly counter service and snacking, but it was my friend's sister's first Disney trip, so I wanted her to have some kind of character meal because I feel like that's a quintessential Disney experience. So we did Hollywood and Vine, which I hadn't done in a long time, but it was really fun. We did it for dinner, so it's the like Minnie Mouse seasonal dining. So all the characters were in their Halloween costumes.
Oh, cool.
Which was really cute.
Yes, I know. That is something everyone's always talked about, the different costumes. You don't see them in a lot of different places other than there. So, yeah, were they scary?
No, they weren't scary. I think Donald Duck was a mad scientist. Goofy was some kind of spider farmer weird combination. I'm not really sure what he was supposed to be. And then I think Mickey's a vampire and Minnie is a witch. But they're really cute.
That's great.
I had never seen them in their Halloween costumes before, so
I've heard that. I have heard that. That's great. It's a good reason to go there. Well, how was the food there?
It was good. I was surprised because I haven't been there in years, and I feel like it used to be kind of blah. I thought it was really good. I don't eat meat, so there's a lot of salads, and they had some lobster pasta that I had that was delicious.
Ooh.
And then I think they do have a carved meat station and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you know me, I love buffets, and this one takes a little bit of hit from people, but I don't know. I think I haven't done it in a long time, but I think I would like it too.
I definitely would recommend trying it again because I haven't done it in probably, I don't know, 5-6 years, and it was never on my like top list, but it just kind of worked out this trip for us to get there. And
did you try?
I was pleasantly surprised.
Did you guys try any of the food and wine booths?
We did. So one night our dinner was just snacking around.
Perfect.
The world, which is always a good one. This is my first time being there for food and wine. So
what'd you think?
Was nice.
What was your impression of food and wine?
I had, let's see, at the Indian Pavilion, I think it was, I had this like curried cauliflower, which was okay. It was kind of, it's sponsored by Uncle Ben's Rice. So I was like, I know they pay a lot of money to sponsor these things, but they kind of killed it for me.
Yeah, it's not too exotic.
Like, this isn't super authentic here, but
that's good.
And then I had at the Moroccan Pavilion the hummus fries, which were really good.
Oh yeah, so you're a vegetarian then?
Yeah. So.
Oh, well, I'll tell you, us meat eaters.
My friends did have. I think it was at the Italy Pavilion, the ribs and the chicken, which they all raved about.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. So you had one friend that had never been before?
Yeah, my friend's sister had never been before, so
do you think
we had a lot to get in?
Did you create a geek?
I think so. All
right.
I think I scared her a little bit at the beginning, but I think in the end everybody was pleased.
What do you mean you scared her?
Well, I don't think I had prepared her that our wake up call was going to be 4:45 every morning.
Why?
And we had gotten home at 11:30 midnight of the prior night, every night.
Wow. So. Why were you getting up that early? Was it Star Wars?
No, I mean, everything opens at 7, so I try to get there at 6. I like to be the first bus out. I don't think we ever made the first bus out. We were probably the second bus out most mornings. But
is it tough to get 4 girls out of were you all in the same?
It is, yes. And I had to try really hard not to be a drill sergeant.
Yeah, our enthusiasm can maybe weigh on some people that are not used to it, right? I get that.
Some of the mornings were tough, but every time we would get there and they would say it was worth it. So
nice. Love it.
I think they doubted me for a while until the second or third morning in. They're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
There's got a reason behind this.
People think they're going on vacation when they go to Disney World and they're going to relax. They're going to relax sometimes. That's
not with me.
That's right. I know. I understand. Hey, Marissa. So did we cover any more food items that you really enjoyed for this?
Trip? So we already talked about Geyser Point, which was fabulous. But we also ate at the Wave at the Contemporary for the first time.
Yeah. What'd you think of the Wave?
It was incredible.
Good.
And that was one that was recommended to us by EJ because she was our travel agent for the trip.
Okay, yeah.
And I messaged her and I was like, where do we go around Magic Kingdom? Because my parents had requested no theme park food. That was their request. Like, we don't want to be eating like hamburgers and chicken nuggets every night.
Yeah.
I was like, no, you don't have to. There's a ton of options. So we ended up at the Wave and it was one of our favorite meals. I got the salmon, and it came with jambalaya rice with little rock shrimp in it, and it was so good.
Nice.
It was fabulous. Everyone loved their meals there. We also ate at Satuli Canteen for the first time, which was very good. We were all really impressed with that one.
That's theme park food, though.
But it's like upscale theme park food. You can get like noodles, and if you feel like you're eating a little healthier than eating something, that's more traditional theme park food.
Nice. Yes, that's a big favorite of everyone's. I think that's one of the best. I think a lot of people probably rate that as one of the best ones in all of Disney World for quick service, for sure.
I think so. Definitely is. So we also got, we went to Hollywood Brown Derby.
Oh, nice.
And we ate at the lounge. We got the Cobb salad, which was fabulous. Yep. That was one that my mom and I had gone last year to Disney World together on just like a mom-daughter trip. And we had eaten there and we thought it was so good that we were like, we have to bring the whole family back. We have to get everyone to eat here. And everyone loved it. And we got the grapefruit cake for dessert, which we're all big grapefruit fans.
Yes.
And my dad was such a big fan of it that we actually ended up at Hollywood Studios one other night, and he went and got a piece to go because he was like, I need to get this one more time before we leave.
Wow. They have a grapefruit martini there, I believe, too.
Do they really?
Grapefruit cake martini. Yeah. Were you out on the deck or the patio?
Yes.
Yeah, that is just a great tip to enjoy the lounges, and that is one of our favorite of all time. You can sit and watch people go by. And you get pretty good menu at those lounges, and that's no exception there at the Brown Derby, right?
Mm-hmm, definitely. And that's one that we tried because we heard about it so much on your podcast. So we were like, we should try it. Everyone seems to really like it. They always talk about it on the show. So that was a great recommendation.
Thank you. Score for the podcast. High five. Awesome. I love that. Thank you so much. Marissa. Brenda, well, you were all alone. So, when you go solo with just your husband, you really should try some good meals, right?
Yes. And we did. We had some really good meals. And I think Boma breakfast is one of our absolute favorites.
Yeah.
And it wasn't really in our plan originally, but so we drove through the night, Thursday night, and arrived Friday morning at about 6:00. And we're sort of planning to sleep in the car for a couple hours. But I went.
I thought you only do that in Vegas. I didn't realize you do that in Disney World.
Right? We really didn't have a plan. I went in and checked in and said, we're here. And our room was ready. So we went and checked into our room, slept in a bed for a few hours.
It was ready? It was ready at 6:00 in the morning?
It was ready. Yeah, it was unbelievable. It was probably our best pixie dust moment of the trip.
Crazy.
So that was great. So I woke up my husband and said, "Get out of the car. We're going to go sleep in a bed." Yeah. So we went and got a little nap and then went to Boma for breakfast, which I love. It's just so good. And everything is delicious. My favorite, we're still doing keto. And so my favorite cheat thing is the French toast bread pudding at Boma. It's just so good.
If you're going to cheat, go all the way, I guess. That's a good one.
I know, right?
That's a good one.
You got to narrow it down to the best cheat if you're going to cheat. So that was great.
I'm excited to try it. I'm going to do that in January myself. I've never done it.
Yeah, you have to.
Everybody talks about Boma's my number 2 restaurant of all of property, but I've only done dinner, so I'm ready to try breakfast. Yeah. Nice.
And then dinner is great. We've done the dinner too, but I think it is maybe the best breakfast on property. Although we did also do Grand Floridian Cafe for breakfast, which I also love. They have a Benedict flight that is just amazing.
Yes.
So we did that. And I had done that in August with my mom and my daughter, and my husband hadn't gone. So I wanted to take him back, and he got the, I think the lobster burger, which he enjoyed. So that was fun. And then we did Le Cellier, which we also love. They have a dish. It's a creamed spinach with gorgonzola, which is next to the bread pudding at Boma, maybe my favorite dish on property. And I had the mussels, and Mark got the filet. Nice. So it was just a really, really lovely meal. And then we also did Yachtsman.
Oh, tell me.
It was really good. You know, I like a menu where you can kind of pick a main dish and then add some sides. So we got a steak, and I think they had a cream spinach too. And the French onion soup was amazing there.
Yes. Nice.
Yeah. Really, really great meal. Our server there was wonderful, very attentive and super, super nice. We also, and I know we don't like to talk about the negative on the Geekin podcast, but we also did California Grill for the second time. And I think I mentioned in my last trip report when we went last Christmas that I didn't love it, and I thought maybe I just ordered the wrong thing, but we did not love it again this time, and I just feel like it's super overrated. So that was a bust. And I think just for all the geeks out there, if you're trying to debate between, if you're trying to pick a nice meal, I would absolutely recommend Toledo over California Grill any day.
Wow.
It's just the food at Toledo is better, in my opinion. The view at California Grill is beautiful, but aside from that, it was just not a great experience. So,
well, that's funny. Actually, Brenda, you're going to hear from another Geek Roundtable. We had a bunch of people go there and had a real tough time there. Actually, the service was poor.
Really? Yeah. Really? Huh? Well, and our service was great. In fact, my number one tip from our trip is to make sure you have cash, because they actually comped our whole meal, and we had brought gift cards to pay. You can tip on a gift card. And so I didn't have much cash with me. And since they didn't bring us a check, I couldn't pay the tip with the gift card. So I gave him all of the cash I had in my wallet, which was not enough to cover the cost of what we had ordered. So I felt terrible. So Make sure you always have cash, so you're ready for any possible situation. Awesome. But yeah, it just was not great. And you try different things and order different things. Sometimes maybe you order the wrong thing. I just feel like maybe with California Grill, it's not that we've ordered the wrong thing. It's just that it's not all that it's cracked up to be. So, and I had canceled. The reason we ended up there was because I felt like my husband really wanted to go. We'd had a Narcoossee's reservation, which was one of my favorites. So we canceled Narcoossee's to go to California Grill, and I never did get my Narcoossee's. But I think my husband ordered lobster at California Grill, and the lobster at Narcoossee's is 1,000 times better than a California Grill. So if you want lobster,
I've heard Narcoossee's is great for lobster.
Oh, it's so good.
Well, you had some good meals.
He owes me a Narcoossee's dinner.
That's right. You got one. Yeah, you get them back for that. Nice.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Jamie, you guys were running around. Did you get time to eat?
We did. We took the opportunity to go. I had a reservation alert set for Storybook Dining.
Yeah, okay.
That was somewhere that I really wanted to go.
Nice.
And we got to go there, and we really enjoyed it.
Well, what's fun about, yes, I've gotten some mixed reports there. Some people have not been crazy about the food, I guess. It's kind of a fun presentation for sure.
We really enjoyed the food. I had the pork shank, which was amazing. And then my friend Kendra had the fish, and she really enjoyed that as well. The presentation, like you said, is perfect. The little appetizers came out. The mushroom soup was in these little cauldrons with like a Parmesan soaked little small mushroom stuck in it. And then there were other appetizers as well, but that one stuck out to us. I mean, the characters were fun. I'm kind of not the biggest character dining fan because I just really want to get back to the park, but we were in the earliest crowd of dining. We had a reservation for like 4:30. We had time to go to another park later, so that kind of worked out well. And we enjoyed the interaction with the characters, and it was pretty fun doing that too. So
this trip was not about eating then.
Not so much, but we definitely did enjoy that meal.
Yeah.
I had a drink there that was really good too. If people like Moscow mules, they have a really interesting Moscow mule that's got like a smoky syrup, and it's called the Antidote. So I would highly recommend that drink.
I don't think I first heard about Moscow mules down at Disney World. They do have the cups and everything. They definitely do it well there, don't they?
They sure do. Sure do. But we had a lot of other good kind of snack type things that we ate on the trip. We got to eat. We tried the chocolate covered pineapple that EJ always talks about.
Right.
And it was really good. We enjoyed it a lot.
It's a Magic Kingdom, right?
Right. When we're at Magic Kingdom. So that was kind of one of our pit stops while we were doing the Kessler run after we did Dumbo. I think when you saw us, I'd gotten a citrus swirl float, and Kendra had a Red's Revenge, and they were just melting like crazy, and they were all over us.
Yeah.
So we were over there by the spring roll cart. And by the way, like the fresh hot spring rolls are where it's at, because we had them at the Happily Ever After dessert party before, and they were good, but they were really amazing. Yeah. Fresh hot like that. So so that was really good.
It's one of my favorites. Yeah, that was the first time I got to try the pepperoni and cheese one with this marinara sauce.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. We stuck with the old, faithful cheeseburger. This time, so.
Yeah, they also had, yeah, that's right. That was there. Yeah, it was pretty warm for this time of year, wasn't it?
It sure was.
Got your ice cream fast.
Georgia, so it's pretty warm here, but it was pretty hot when you're running around the park too.
Well, I thought Halloween Day they broke a record that's been standing for about 80 years. They're on the cusp of it. So yeah.
Wow.
Any other good snacks?
We we went to Epcot that evening of the Kessler Run, the Saturday.
Yeah.
And we tried the quesito, which I'm sure I'm saying wrong, but that EJ had recommended, and I loved that as well. We both really enjoyed that.
Awesome.
And then on Sunday, we finished up. I had started the cheese challenge, the Emile's Fromage montage from the Passport.
Oh, yeah.
At the Food and Wine Festival when we went in September for my son's birthday. And so I finished it out that day and got the little cheesecake. And we had another of the Le Cellier beef filet mignon, which we have become huge fans of during the Food and Wine Festival. So
no wonder you've become a huge fan, because it's fantastic. What was the cheese challenge?
So it was, I can't remember. I think it was 5 or 6 different things, different countries that you were supposed to try, or different of the booths.
Nice.
One of them was the Brazil little cheese bread thing that they have, which was good.
Yeah, I love that thing. Yeah, right.
They had the German noodles with cheese. It's kind of like macaroni and cheese, which I would totally butcher the name of that, but that one was on there.
Cool. How did you find this? What was this, a card or something you bought? Did you buy it, or was it?
Well, it was in the back page of the Food and Wine booklet.
Gotcha.
And I think that somebody in the Facebook group had shared it before Food and Wine Festival started. And I thought, that's got my name all over it. I want to try to do that. So
I missed that. I'm the boss. I need the info, as Dr. Evil says. No, that. I love cheese, boy. I did have some. I did the charcuterie board over at the Canadian Pavilion. the geeks have told me about that one to try. The whole movie theater, which is I think is getting redone anyway, but they had cheese board over there. So, good stuff.
Yeah.
Love it. Good job, Jamie. Let's finish up food with Susan. Susan, did you and your mom have any interesting meals during this trip? You were there for 9 days, did you say?
Yeah, 8 days. We had done the deluxe meal plan, and we found. Wait, am I still connected?
Yeah, you're there.
Okay, I am. We found that it was so hot and miserable that we didn't really eat that much.
You did? Oh, you had the deluxe again?
Did,
wow.
Yeah. We didn't eat a whole lot. Let me rephrase that. We used our credits, but we did not eat at Signatures like we typically do.
All right.
So we did a lot of quick service, did a lot of stuff at the resort. We did try California Grill again.
Okay.
Because, the last time we went, we were really disappointed. It really made up for the last time. Our waiter was excellent. The seat we were sitting in was excellent. The drinks were excellent. The food was amazing. It was just it was amazing.
See, it's funny. You get different opinions from folks, and sometimes it's the experience. I had a bad experience at Flying Fish this time, which is like
what you said.
It's my favorite signature. You'll hear it on our trip report. But anyways, I know a meal you had that was fun.
Beer garden?
The beer garden. What'd you think of the beer garden?
Yeah, that one's not a huge fan of the food.
Yeah.
Just because I'm not a big fan of German food.
Oh, then why'd you go there?
I didn't look at the menu very much.
Oh, okay.
And I my mom is German, and that's what she grew up with.
Oh,
and she had to stop herself from going back to the buffet. Now, what I did eat was delicious. There are a few things that I found that I really liked, and I really liked them.
All right.
I loved the show. Of course, the company was pretty awesome.
Thank you.
But yeah, I really enjoyed the restaurant and the meal. I just wasn't adventuresome with my palate.
So you'd never been there before?
I hadn't been there before. One of the, of course, we ate at Satuli Canteen because that's our favorite.
Nice.
We had dinner at Trattoria Al Forno.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
It was amazing. Our waitress was wonderful. The food was great.
What'd you have there?
I'll tell you,
I love Italian. What did they have?
I'm pretty sure it was a spaghetti with meat sauce because that's my weakness.
Oh, I really enjoyed it too. We had the big meatball. They have a big meatball.
I think I had meat. I'll tell you what place I became a huge fan of, and I've heard both good and bad about it. But Tony's Town Square restaurant.
Yeah,
it was so good.
Really?
We went back the next day.
Really?
There again.
What'd you have there that was so great?
Spaghetti with meat sauce. It was. They had tiramisu. They had what appetizer? They had like a caprese salad that was really good. I mean, it was really good.
Wow, that's right there in the Magic Kingdom when you come in on the right side, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear.
Town Square Theater. Yeah.
It's mostly Italian, right?
Yeah.
I've never eaten there.
It's a 1 point, I think, a 1 credit dinner, but yeah, I loved it. Everybody that I was with, me and my mom and my friend Rachel,
I think
we thought it was amazing.
Someone told me they have a dining package for the parade there too.
Yes, they do.
That's pretty interesting. So, very cool.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one, but we didn't do a whole lot of eating this time, like real big meals, just because it was so hot. So.
All right, Susan, I'm going to stop. I'm going to go back up to Amy. I want to talk about what was something fun. What's a fun story you had? What's something you did that was new? Tell me something interesting. Now, Amy, I want to talk to you about the Hanson concerts. What did you think of the Hanson concerts?
They're awesome.
How many times have you seen Hanson?
15 or 20, maybe. If you count the individual concerts at Epcot, it's definitely closer to 30. But usually when I go, I do all 3 nights, all 3 shows. So that's 9 separate shows because they do a different set every night. So every show.
Oh, do they mix it up then?
Yeah. Well, they have, on my phone, I have at least 200 and something songs that are theirs.
Yeah.
So they have a pretty wide range. They were a little handicapped because Zach, the drummer, was in a motorcycle accident. So he was in a sling. They had a guest drummer, and the guest drummer only knew certain songs, so they couldn't play some of the member only songs that we wanted them to play.
Wow.
So
yes, I did.
He's actually on tour with them right now. He's out of the sling, but he still can't play the drums yet. So he broke his clavicle.
Oh, okay. Yes, I know. He was in a sling.
Yeah.
Now I remember that. Well, that's fun. That you know, like all the words to all the songs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everybody in the that's what I found to be fun about the whole thing, is that just seeing everybody having a great time. And they were fun. They were fun to watch. I always love any of the talent. What's the lead singer's name?
Taylor sings the most.
Yeah. He's I love good vocals too, and someone who's talented.
He's been singing since since they were like 5 and 6 years old. So he's grown that voice for a long time. But so in the last show, on the last night that I stayed, Zach kind of was playing the cowbell because he couldn't play the drums. And so I'm on the front because of my dining package and videoing. And he walks right up to me, hands me the drumstick, and lets me play the cowbell in the middle of the concert. And I almost died.
Yeah. And I heard a rumor, someone was posted, was this incorrect? I thought did you come away with the drumstick? You didn't
I did not. I did not. He took it back and kept playing the cowbell. So I didn't get to keep it.
Yeah. See, I heard it wrong the first time, but then I think you corrected that for me.
Yeah. Well, we met you guys for fireworks right after we walked past and you were standing there. So we ended up staying for Epcot Forever, that was the first time we did that.
Yeah.
We had not stayed for Epcot Forever before.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I enjoyed that. Did you enjoy the fireworks? Yeah, the Epcot Forever.
I really liked the kite things.
Yeah.
Whatever they were. They were glowing and they were blowing fire, and those were pretty neat, and all the old songs that they put into it.
Yes, I enjoyed that a lot. Well, we had a fun moment too. One of the other geeks was at the first concert there where I was at, and she was taking pictures of me. She said she could see me, but I couldn't see her from behind. It's like I'm trying to get oriented of where somebody is, but that was pretty cool. I got to see them before we left that show too. So awesome, Amy. Thanks. Let's see. Where's Sam? Did you guys do anything? What's the fun experience you had during your trip?
So we did the Halloween party.
Okay. First time?
Sunday night. That was the first time I've done any of the parties.
Did you get dressed up?
We did. We were the girls from Toy Story. And it's actually quite funny. It came around full circle because one of my friends who I was with, we went to see Toy Story 4 in theaters together. And she looks very much like the character Giggle McDimples. And during the screening, she was like, she looks just like me. That would be a great Halloween party or a Halloween costume. And she immediately regretted that statement.
You took her up on it.
Was like, I would be the perfect Bo Peep. This is great. She was like, I should never have said that. And then to end up fast forward 4 months in Disney for the Halloween party together. I was like, well, you asked for this, so
nice.
We have to do it.
Did you all do it then? That's cool.
So we all did it. Yeah, we were, I was Bo Peep, we were Giggle McDimples, Jessie, and Barbie.
Oh, cool. Did everyone?
So yeah, it worked out well.
Did people recognize what you were?
Yeah, it was funny. I got to chatting with a family on the bus on the way there, and it was their first time, so I was kind of giving them instructions and things. And so we got off the bus and they were trying to get the monorail over to the Grand Floridian. And I'm going through security and I just hear this voice yell, Bo Peep, are we going the right way?
Bo Peep. Perfect.
I responded. So
people love Bo Peep.
Yeah.
He's very popular.
Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. And then just seeing, the overlays, the pirates with the live actors was hysterical.
Right. Yes, that is one of the funnest parts. So is it really crowded?
Yeah. It wasn't so bad. I mean, I definitely think we didn't do as much probably as I anticipated. I expected it to be. I mean, people had said don't expect it to be empty.
Yeah.
But we really did the four things that had kind of Halloween specific overlays. And then I really wanted to see the fireworks and the show and the parade. So that was kind of our focus.
So Pirates has got one, Haunted Mansion. Who else has overlays?
So Haunted Mansion in Disney doesn't have overlay. I think only the California one does. So they have Alice's Teacups. Space Mountain is the pitch black Space Mountain, which I will never do again.
Right.
It was terrifying.
Heard that.
I didn't expect it to be, but it really was. I was not okay when I got off that.
Oh yeah, you're all shook up, huh?
I was really shook up. And then Pirates, and they did this year a Monsters Inc. laugh floor overlay.
Oh really? What'd they do there?
They just kind of told like Halloween themed jokes and stuff. It was cute.
Oh, I love that show.
Yeah. So that was a lot of fun. And we did a little bit of trick-or-treating. But yeah, that was definitely a fun experience. I don't know if it was necessarily for a newcomer super worth it, just because, you didn't get to do a ton of stuff. Like we did 4 rides.
Yeah, that's what
that was 6 hours.
You have to have that expectation. People think that with the extra costs that you get to get an empty park, and it's not that.
Yeah.
You just got to know that going in.
It was not empty.
You got to know that it's really, it's pretty crowded. It was my experience too. And that's what I hear when I talk to people. Awesome, Sam. Hey, Marissa, did you guys do anything special and fun?
Well, we did do the Halloween party as well.
All right.
And we also rode Space Mountain in the pitch black, and it was terrifying and so much fun. And I was sitting behind my mom and my sister, and we got off the ride, and we all just like had tears coming down our face because we were screaming, but then we could hear each other screaming, so we were laughing. Oh my goodness,
I get it.
We got off and we were like, never again. Thank goodness we didn't know going into it what it was.
I've seen Mom and Judy look like that coming off the Tower of Terror, so I know. Yeah,
exactly.
You can't even see your hand in front of your face in that place, right?
No.
How do you even?
No, I didn't think it was going to be that big of a difference, because I was like, it's pretty dark already. It won't really make a difference, but it really does.
That's amazing.
You can't see anything.
Oh, wow.
But then. The big thing that was our big part of the trip was my sister and I surprised my parents with her coming along. So my parents thought it was just going to be the 3 of us going to Disney.
Oh, cool.
And so that was really, really cool. We got to the airport, and I don't know if you're familiar with the Lindsay Lohan version of The Parent Trap, but we watch that a lot in our house.
Okay.
It always seems to be on TV, and it's just one of those that like we never get tired of. We always end up watching it.
All right.
And there's a line at the very end when they like go to like meet back up at the end, and they say like, the Concorde gets you here in half the time. So we're walking through the airport, and my sister walks up behind my parents. She's like, "Hey, did you know the Concorde gets you here in half the time?" And they freaked out. They were like, "What? Oh my gosh, what are you doing here? Oh, we didn't know you would be here." And it was so much fun. That was just the best.
Oh, good. That's awesome. A surprise meetup. That's perfect.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. They had no idea. It was
your parents must have a great time.
Yes.
To be in the airport at the same time? That was intentional?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. My sister was a trooper. She flew in super early morning and got there 2 hours before us. And so she was waiting for us, and she was in position, and she like sent me a picture. She's like, "This is where I am. You have to make sure to walk this way." And it ended up working out perfect.
So it was a good family trip then.
Yes, it was. It was great. We haven't been as a family to Disney World since 2004.
Wow.
So a lot has changed since then.
Yeah, right.
And we were kids when
15.
we last went, my sister and I. So now going back as adults was a lot of fun. And we could do the things like the lounges and food and wine and get drinks around the world. And that was really cool.
Oh, that's great. Great job, Marissa, and your sister to do that for your parents. Awesome. Hey, Brenda. So any fun stories any fun stories beside all that great food you did? That's pretty cool.
I don't know about fun stories. I guess listening to everybody else, and we didn't do anything really extra. We didn't do the Halloween party. We didn't do any dessert parties or anything like that. But one of the reasons we decided to go is because there were a lot of things that we could do for the first time. So we got to do the Skyliner and Star Wars and food and wine we'd never done before. But
nice.
One of the things that we enjoyed the most were the extra magic hours. And it was really great to be there, just the two of us without the kids, because we could get up early in the morning and get to the parks when they opened. And we felt like VIPs the whole time we were there. Like it felt like we had done an event every morning because the parks were empty. We got to we did Slinky Dog like 4 times in a row one morning. We did the day we left, we were driving home, and the plan was to just get in the car and go home. But the night before, we said, well, we could probably rope drop Flight of Passage and still get on the road at a reasonable time. So because Animal Kingdom opened at 7, we rope dropped Flight of Passage. We rode Everest like 3 times in a row, and then we drove home. So it was so great to experience those extra magic hours. I belong to a lot of different Facebook Disney groups, and there's so much negativity about price increases and, people being upset about this or that. And I just feel like there's not been enough praise for Disney about doing the extra magic hours for 2 months. It just felt like such a gift that we were able to experience that. It totally made our trip. It was just phenomenal. And it was fun to be able to do, so we got up early every day and then went to the resort and had a little rest and then went back out in the evening. I mean, you can't do like 4 a.m. to midnight day after day after day. But what a special experience it was. It was just it felt really, really magical. I mean, we did all of Hollywood studios by 9 a.m. one day. It was just incredible. So I feel very fortunate to have been able to experience that. And if Disney ever does that again, where they have the extra magic hours, I would totally book a trip just to take advantage of those.
They did that.
Just really, really great.
They did that Magic Kingdom 24 hours one time. That was really popular too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know if they've done it in a while.
Done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, are your kids difficult to get out of bed in the morning?
Well, we have a 12-year-old, and he's a little bit difficult. The younger ones they're 6, 9, and 12. And it's just hard to get 5 people up and moving in the same direction. And we like to take advantage of extra magic hours when we're staying on property. But it would have been a chore to get everybody up and out of the hotel for 6 a.m. extra magic hours every day. So to just have the two of us and to have sort of a pact where we would get up. I mean, and my husband was not super agreeable to all of it all the time, but it's easier to motivate one person versus 4 people.
Oh, I see. Yes. So it's easier with 2 instead of 5. No question.
So I don't know that we would have enjoyed it as much with all 5 of us because kids probably would have been whiny and tired. Whereas with just the 2 of us, we knew we could power through because there was a nap in sight. But gosh, it was just great. It was it really just felt like a gift. It felt like a free gift with purchase. They have these early morning ticketed events, which we've considered doing in the past, or we might do for a future trip. But what a gift that they gave to the on-resort guests.
Absolutely. I loved it too.
Parks for so many extra hours every morning. It was just really, really, it felt really, really special.
Awesome.
So
I'm glad you had.
Loved it.
I'm glad you had that time to do that. Just the two of you.
It was great.
Hey, Jamie. So you guys were just two of you. You guys were running ragged too, right?
We were for sure, but we had a lot of fun.
Yeah. What was some of your favorite moments?
Well, the first day when we did the early extra magic hours at Hollywood Studios, we happened to be in front of Jeff Opoka and his family in line. So just randomly got to meet them and got to fly the Millennium Falcon. We got the pilot tickets and tried to give them to him and his family, but they let us have them. So hopefully they don't regret it, but we had a good time getting to do that.
Yeah. How did you guys pilot?
I don't know how well we did, but I mean, I guess we made it through the mission. So
That's
that
good.
was that.
First time, right? It's good for the first time.
That's right.
What'd you think of the Star Wars?
We enjoyed it. We actually had been in September when we went with my son for his birthday. We did enjoy we wanted to get to go over there again for sure when we came for this trip. So we made that a priority that morning to get on over there to see it again. And it's such a immersive area. It's really neat. And I think, like everybody's talked about, it's going to be interesting to see how that area folds out in the new Star Wars episodes and movies and everything.
Yeah, the Rise of the Resistance. That's going to be fun. I spent one of the times, I was there twice. The first time I was kind of a rush because I was going to get over to the Grand Geek and Gathering on a Sunday. And then Thursday we were there for 4 hours, and time went by pretty good. So boy, add one more, and I didn't build a droid or nothing like that. So yeah, I think it really extends the length of that Hollywood Studios for sure.
Oh, absolutely. And we also had a great time when I guess after we saw you and we were drinking those floats, we kind of tagged along with you guys and got to do the laugh floor and the carousel of progress, which I'd never done laugh floor before, so it was fun to get to do that. And Deirdre was chosen to talk on the screen. That was neat. And then doing the carousel of progress, I'm sure I was on that back when I went in the 80s as a child, but hadn't been on there since. So that was a fun experience to get to share with y'all.
Well, yeah, you get to hang with us. You're going to go on all kinds of stuff because we go on everything. We're going to actually move my next question. We'll talk to Susan and see what she did too, but we're going to get ready for my next question is going to be, what was your experience at the Grand Geek Gathering or any of the events that were there if you got a chance to do it? So Susan, what did you and your mom do? Yes. Did you do anything fun and interesting?
We did all kinds of fun and interesting things. We did the Savor the Savannah safari experience. She had done it before, but I hadn't. So we decided to do it again this time. It was amazing.
That's at the resort. It's at the...
No, this is the one at Animal Kingdom.
Oh,
and
okay.
They give you your own, there's 12 people in the safari car, and they kind of go off-road on the safari track and talk to you about the animals. Then they take you to this covered area, and they do wine and dinner. It's more like appetizers, and then you can kind of look at the lion overlook. Oh, it was about an hour and 30 minutes, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Which is nice.
Well, yeah. So what's that one called?
Savor the Savannah.
Savor the Savannah. So you're just kind of having some little snacks and but you're getting kind of a backstage look at the safari.
Right.
Yeah.
There's only about 12 people, I think, max, that can go on it. We did the Halloween party on Halloween night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's sold out, right?
Miserably hot. Yes, it was. It was hot and humid. And
yes, that was the hottest. That was the one that broke the record, I think.
Yeah, it was basically miserable.
Oh, no.
We dressed up as Duchess and Marie. And I think 4 people figured out what we were. But we did the fireworks dessert party, and I really liked the Halloween fireworks. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We had a really bad experience at the Plaza restaurant.
Uh-oh.
So we probably won't go back there.
Okay.
The food there was nothing wrong with the food. The service was great. We just had some words with the hostess and the manager. But the rest of the time at the party kind of made up for that, And then we did the 1900 Park Fair Supercalifragilistic. The Mary Poppins breakfast, and that might be one of the best breakfast buffets I've had on property.
Wow! The 1900 Park Fair,
good.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
I haven't heard that one.
Nothing super fancy, but it was just more than eggs and bacon and potato. It just felt like they had a bagel bar, and they had lox and all kinds of other spreads and every topping you could want on bagels. They had an omelet station. They had eggs Benedict. Like they just had trays of eggs Benedict out.
Wow.
They had, they had a cereal bar. They had a yogurt bar.
Wow.
It was it was very fresh, and we both agreed that it was probably the best breakfast we've had over there.
I haven't heard about this one. Is this one kind of new?
I guess I'd never noticed it before.
Yeah.
Like this summer whenever I booked it. And it was Mary Poppins, the Mad Hatter, Alice, Pooh, and Tigger.
Wow.
It was kind of a mishmash of characters, but it was, and they cycled them through pretty quick. So once one of the characters came through, then the rest of the characters came through them pretty quick.
Nice.
Within probably 20 minutes. And then after you were done, you could go out and you got to have a photo op with Tigger. Of course, Pooh and Tigger are some of my favorite characters to me.
Yeah, absolutely. That's good to know.
Yeah, and I tell you, one of the funnest things we did was, like Brenda said, was those extra magic hours. That first Sunday that I met up with you and Glenn and Jeff and Rob and our line jumper, Amanda. After that, I went back and told Mom, I'm like, okay, new plan. We're going every morning. And we did. We were up at like 4:30 every morning. And we went to Hollywood. And each day we had a different plan. Like one day we did Slinky Dog several times. And one day we just went back and forth between Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster.
Wow.
So there was one photographer on what Sunset Boulevard, is that the main drag? Every day he's like, there's my bedazzled ladies, because we had bedazzled magic bands. So every day he's like, I gotta take a picture of my bedazzled women.
Nice.
So, and then she and I got to pilot the Millennium Falcon.
What?
So we really Hollywood Studios kind of became my favorite park because of the extra magic hours and everything you could get. Before it got hot, we had done everything we wanted to do for the day. So.
Right. Well, that's awesome. Yeah. You said something there that leads into my next question. I'll throw this out to everybody instead of going in order, but did anyone have some meetups with any of the geeks that were kind of special, or could someone talk to the Sunday, the official meetup?
I really enjoyed, I loved getting to meet Stacy and Chris. Because I've just been following them for like 2-3 years on the Facebook group. Yeah. And they both do such great trip reviews, and I've gotten a lot of tips from reading their trip reviews. So it was one morning we met up with Chris and Jared, and they went with us. Like we sat and rode the bus with them while we went to Animal Kingdom. And then one morning we met up with Stacy and had breakfast with her, before we went our separate ways. So I really enjoyed meeting them. I enjoyed meeting everybody. So those were and then getting to do the Millennium Falcon with you and the Kesslers was fun. Just every little meetup was special. And of course, I always love running into you guys. But it was cool meeting some of the people you feel like you've known them forever.
That's right.
But so there's no awkwardness or anything when you get to see them in person. So it was really neat getting to do that.
Yeah, you mentioned that too. I ran into people like all the time, and that was a lot of fun for me, for sure. Like you said, we had that kind of plan for the Sunday to do the Star Wars stuff, so that was awesome. Anyone else have a good memory from the geeks and meeting up maybe at G3? I kind of muted a bunch of people's microphones so you can unmute it.
Well, we unknowingly had a meetup with Heather and her husband on, I guess that was Saturday night. We flew the Millennium Falcon together unknowingly that we were in the same car. And then the next day at the meetup, she came over and was like, I think you piloted my Millennium Falcon last night.
That is so cool. Which
was great because she told us that we did an excellent job, which I had no idea. I didn't realize there was a score somewhere on there. So me and one of my friends were the pilots, and I felt like I was doing a terrible job. And she's like, "Oh no, you scored 89%."
Wow. Yeah, you know what? I haven't really caught on this. There's things that you learn as you keep doing it. Yeah, I didn't quite get that too until you just said that. So they were piloting. She's one of the Fab Five. You actually.
I know. I didn't know. I was. I had a high-profile passenger on my Falcon.
It's pretty amazing. Like we were saying, there's like probably 60 of us that were there, and I mean it's a huge property to run into people on a regular. That was the joke going around my crew. We just kept picking up people and we'd take them along into the next attraction. I love that. Anyone else have any feedback from the G3? What went well for the meetup?
Well, we went to the meetup on Sunday, or I went to the meetup on Sunday. It was so much fun just getting to talk to everyone and like meet people that you're talking to on Facebook for so long. And then finally it's like, oh my gosh, wait, really putting a face to a name and actually getting to talk with them in person and hang out was so cool. And I remember walking around down to like where everyone was congregating.
Yeah.
And when I was first walking over there with my family, they were like, okay, we're going to go get a drink and you guys can go meet up. And they're like, okay, just make sure that you can find your group. Just make sure you can find everyone. And right as we turned this corner, and there's just this huge group of people. And I was like, oh, that's my group. Don't you worry. I see them. And it was so cool seeing so many people there. And my family was like, oh, wow. Oh, there's really a lot of people here. That's so much fun. And it was just such a blast. I loved it. It was a real highlight of the trip.
Thank you for saying that, Marissa. You were one of the people I didn't get a chance to really talk to that much, so I felt a little bad. So who did you get a chance to meet?
I got to meet Stacy and Chris again, and a few other people. Talked to Holly a little bit, nice. And it was funny because me and Stacy had talked a little bit about like different convention things. We actually got to talk a little bit more about that kind of stuff, which was fun because it's just like you come together with this love of Disney, but then you find out that you have a bunch of other mutual interests as well. And
right.
It's just so many genuinely nice people who really love Disney and have a passion for other things as well that you might have a passion for, and just really finding a good communal group of people.
Oh, thanks. Did you go over to the Mexican Pavilion after the picture?
No, I didn't end up doing that. My parents wanted to start the World Showcase in the other direction.
So
I ended up going around that way.
Oh, okay. That's why I didn't get a chance to see it.
Yeah.
All right. So I know. Anyone else want to share something?
So I went to the Enchanted Rose with a bunch of people on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
After the Kessler run.
Right.
And so it was you and Mom and Ken and Judy and Deirdre and Rob and Katie.
Right.
And Glenn.
That's right.
I think Wendy was there.
That's right. Yes.
And then Kevin and Deborah were there as well.
Wow. How do we get all those people over?
We stole all the chairs from all the tables and put them on our table. So that was super fun. Just getting to talk with everybody about kind of the anticipation of what was going to happen on Sunday was really cool. What you thought might happen, how many people you thought would be there.
What did I say?
Who you thought. You were pretty... You didn't think that, I don't think that there was going to be that many people there and that many people that knew each other.
Yeah.
Because basically you said your name and they were like, oh yeah, you did this or that, or they knew something about you because you had either been on the podcast or on the Facebook page or something. And I met Jamie after the Kessler run. And she was like, I messaged you on Facebook. And I said, yes, you did. Because she had some questions about like toddlers at Disney and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then when we got to the meetup, I met Holly and talked to her for a little bit. And then when we got to Mexico, I sat next to Dia Polka and talked to her about preschool and pretty much whatever else we could think of. So they are probably going to come down or come to the park when we're there in January if they can work it out.
Yeah.
We're going the day after we leave, y'all get there.
Okay.
So we'll just miss you. It was just really neat making those connections, just meeting people face to face that you had talked to online for a year,
Yes. I love hearing these stories. I love all the organic things that happen. People set up different things, or if they ran into people randomly, or like you said, you all seem to have made a little connection with someone that you weren't expecting too. Everyone was just, so awesome. I knew they were, but like you said, Amy, I wasn't sure. You don't know. I mean, we had a Facebook group that had 70 people in it. And
right.
I think just about everybody, I mean, there were a couple of people that had some situations that came up last minute, but just about everybody was there, which was pretty mind blowing. It was really great.
Right. And people came not necessarily at the meetup. They got there the day after or
yes,
whichever. So, I mean, there was probably all 70 of us there.
Yeah, we had
more.
There was another wave that came in for the Run Disney event too, the wine and
right, and we missed all of that. So
yes, it was cool. Well, thank you. Anyone else have anything to share related to the meetups?
Yeah, hey, this is Brenda. We did the Sunday meetup, and it was really the only organized G3 event that we did because my husband doesn't listen to the podcast, and that I honestly thought he might think I was a weirdo if I wanted to hang out with you guys the whole time. But I was super excited to do it and honestly felt a little bit starstruck. You listen to people for years and years and years and then follow them on Facebook to see them in person it's kind of surreal, so to meet you, Kurt and Holly and Margita and Judy and Ken. And I got to meet Tony and Dave from the Disney Crush.
Yep.
It was just really amazing. And then to get over that initial just sort of shock of getting to meet everyone in person and realize that you're real people, then to sit down and have a drink with some of the folks who you've interacted with on Facebook, it was just a really special experience. I felt very fortunate to be a part of it. And I think if we were to do it again, we would try to participate in more events. I'm sure I could talk my husband into it. I regret not spending more time with you. And I'm grateful for the few times that we ran into each other. It was fun to hang out with you at the Polynesian and enjoy a drink together and chit chat. And you were so sweet to go out of your way and spend time on your vacation to interact and find opportunities to meet up with folks. So I really appreciate that. It was a lot of fun. I'm so glad that we did it. And now, anybody who had any anxiety or reservations about participating in the meetup, any of that is sort of has melted away, I think, for me.
I love that comment, Brenda.
Now
Thank you.
I feel like you're real people.
I love that. And I'm relating to what you're saying. I talk about a motivation and an inspiration I had for doing the podcast from my technical meetups with people, and I had the same experience. I was really anxious. Now, to me, those people that I interacted with, they were extremely intelligent. They were the people who were up on stage presenting to like 10,000 people. They were the authors of books, and I was really intimidated by them. For sure. And we would meet over at the boardwalk. We always met on a Saturday, and it was I always forget the name of that place, the brew pub there on the boardwalk. Mm-hmm. But I felt the same way. But then the second year, I was really comfortable, and people would introduce, and you really found out how wonderful people are. So I appreciate that comment. And I do hope to do this again. What could we do? Does anyone want to make a comment on what we could do to improve it if we do it again? We will do it again.
Maybe share like a Google Calendar just for like the events.
Okay.
So that it'll link up to your phone and it'll tell you what's going on. We use it for school and for the volunteer organization I work for, and it really helps organize your time because it sends you alerts. So if you forget, because there's a lot going on, it would say, hey, you have such and such at this time. So that would be something pretty cool to have.
We had the Facebook group, and I think they have an event thing in there. I don't know if it worked as great technically for that kind of thing, but that's a good point.
Yeah, my suggestion might be to, the big meetup on Sunday was super fun. And like I said, that was the only official event that we attended. Maybe if you're planning a 1 week or a 10-day trip to schedule a meetup at the beginning and the end of that time frame to catch more people.
Yeah, we've done. So it's funny you say that, Brenda. We did that before too. When I was there, I did that one time before when I was there a week. I'm not sure why we didn't do that. I don't know. I try to draw a balance to people who are there on vacation. They want to do things and go off. I kind of like the way the ad hoc things happen. Other people plan them, which was easy for us. Mm-hmm. I'm glad so many people stepped up. I think one thing I'll do is get a little group together to meet maybe on a monthly basis just to have fun and talk about things and work things out. And like we were doing this little round table, we'll talk about, I mean, it was happening. It was happening for a year anyway to plan a lot of things, but yeah.
Right.
Cool.
Well, and I thought the Facebook chat worked really well because you could check in and see where people were and join in if you were available. So you knew what was happening, but didn't feel any pressure to commit to being any particular place. So
absolutely,
but I thought it was great. I mean, the big meetup I think was spectacular. It was just a super, super fun event, and I think y'all did a great job organizing it.
Yeah, it's not us; it's the people and the character of the people that are involved with our podcast, and I think because we've been an interview style podcast, and most of the people that were there had been a guest on the show too. I think that, like you said, you kind of knew who these people were because you've heard them on the podcast. Yeah.
Right.
Or through the Facebook group. Absolutely.
Right.
Outstanding, guys. Well, I appreciate this. Was a lot of fun. I know it's not easy to have 6 people on, but I think I really had fun listening to your stories, and I hope everyone got a little something that's listening. Any last words before we head out?
I'll just say.
Go ahead, Jamie.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Jamie.
I was just going to say that I feel like I'm kind of a newer comer to the group and everything, and it's really great, and it truly was like a family reunion, and I really felt like a part of the family. And my friend Kendra, who's completely an outsider, I mean, she doesn't listen to the podcast, but she just kept talking about how great everybody was, and she really loved talking to Mama and getting to make those connections. Even though she didn't really know anything, just seeing the warmth in the group, and it was really nice getting to see you enjoying your what you've really created, and that's a passion for you. And so it was I really enjoyed it a lot. So you did a great job, or everybody that was involved did a great job with planning and coordinating and everything. So
yeah, it's again, it's just the character of the people. And someone made a comment, and I knew this, but it was just like Walt Disney used to say, he used to plus things. I mean, the character, just how nice people were, but they were so giving too. I mean,
well, I don't know. I'm going to disagree with you a little bit, Kurt. I think it's the character of you. Oh, you are the one who has brought us together, and I want to say thank you for organizing G3. You're the glue that holds us all together, and you've attracted other people with similar character, but it's you who've done this, and thank you for giving us all a platform to share our Disney experiences and find other people who have similar interests, and to give us a place where we can feel comfortable and safe and free to share our love of Disney. So it's you. It's
well,
you.
Thank you.
Yep. Couldn't have said it better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I told Mama walking back from the fireworks, y'all were going to the Skyliner, and I said, I'm really glad that I got to do this and that I found the podcast. And I said, these are my people. And she just wrapped her arms around me and gave me a big old kiss on the cheek. And she said, we love to be your people. So it was just a moment that you don't have with more or less strangers. You feel like you are family.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
it's an amazing thing that you created, Kurt, and thank you.
Well,
we all appreciate it.
Thank you so much. And I've heard that feedback before, and I will say I think there is some. I'll give some validity to that. I think you got to set a tone and don't put up with certain things to some degree if you see it happening, but we don't have to do that very often. So I appreciate that. And, look at it from my standpoint. When I run into you guys all over the parks, when if it continues to grow, it's just going to be, I can't believe with like 60, 70 people, how many people I just kept running into. It was just floors me. It really does. Yeah. And people that just walked up to me out of the blue. Susan and I experienced this at the beer garden, right? Susan, remember someone tapped me on the shoulder and asked me if I was Kurt.
Yeah, I think so. We were getting ready to go to the buffet or something like that. And yeah. they were just like, they were kind of standing there. Yeah. I noticed her like a couple minutes, and then she finally came up and talked to you. So
yeah, she was so cute. It's a lot of fun for me. Well, guys, you guys are awesome. Thanks so much for coming on, and you're all Super Geeks now. So I'm gonna get you into the private Super Geek group too.
Yay!
You're super people. Thank you for making my dreams come true, and I can't wait to do this again sometime.
Yay!
Thank you, Kurt.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Well, it's been so much fun doing these G3 roundtables and listening to all the friends that were made down at the Grand Geeking Gathering here this past October. I'm really enjoying listening to their stories, and you guys get a lot of great information from them too. All the different experiences that they had, and thank you so much, guys, for all the praise for the podcast. I really appreciate that, and I'm so proud that we were able to be a place where you can come and enjoy your love for Walt Disney World and make friends. And I'm going to keep on doing it going into the next year. And I got a couple of shout outs. I've been getting presents in the mail for Christmas. It's been kind of amazing. Rob Madiri, thank you so much. You're kind of a little secret elf. There was no card in the box, but the Magic Candle Company sent us another candle from Rob, and it was the gingerbread man. So that smells so great in my office. Thank you, Rob and Katie, for the Christmas present. And Samantha Kuhn, who was just on this podcast, she also sent me, this was a big box, and she had it very well packed with bubble wrap. It was a Christmas ornament. It has 2 pictures from the G3. Yeah, the big ones, the big pictures that we took. She had a couple versions of those inside of the ornament. Very creative and so awesome. Love that official Geek Meetup picture. And there was also a great Mickey tree card. Thank you so much, Samantha. Deidre Watts came home from doing our puppet shows yesterday. I knew there was a package coming from Wisconsin, so I'm pretty sure it was going to be from Deirdre. And I love it when I get things that are from your local area. So Deidre lives in Wisconsin. There were some chocolates there, and a Starbucks Magic Kingdom ornament, which was really cool, like in the shape of a coffee mug, and a beer koozie. I think she knows. It's kind of fun when our listeners know some of my favorite things to collect. I like to collect those little beer koozies, and she's got one from Wisconsin with lots of sayings on it. A little H2O Disney body spray. I didn't even know what that was. That's for Mama. And a pass holder pin. So thank you so much, Deirdre. That was so cute and really cutely wrapped, and really enjoyed that. And a card with the Peanuts gang on it. So love that. Deirdre. Auntie Judy surprised me yesterday when we were getting ready to do our puppet show for the first one. And Saturday morning, I had my red hat, my Camaro hat that I got down in Disney World. I was wearing that hat, and she said she had a present for me if I behaved myself. So she gave me an embroidered logo hat, and it's all red. It's got our Geekin' on WDW logo embroidered on the front, and on the back it says The Podfather. So what's really significant, she says, only I can have the red hat, because when I was down there at G3, people noticed me and found me because of my red hat, and that was the Camaro hat. So now I'll be down there with my own logo hat. So thank you, Auntie Judy, for having that created. It's the same place that creates our t-shirts. She will have the hats available to sell. We usually do special orders for t-shirts, and now we'll be able to do a special order for hats if you'd like one with the embroidered logo on it. So reach out to Auntie Judy if you want us to put in a t-shirt order coming up in the new year, and maybe even a hat. And another special thing, another couple of shout outs, and these are coming from my Facebook group, private Facebook group that everyone has so much fun in. There's so much activity going on there, and we always have geeks in the parks, and we got 2 super geeks down there right now. I'm so glad that they were able to meet. I love those geek meet, and especially when they're super geeks. Stacy Zito and Rachel Wright sent me a picture of them enjoying their company, so that is awesome. I love to see that. Stacy and Rachel are awesome super geeks. I've had the opportunity of meeting them both. And just one little comment from the Facebook group I want to mention. This was really cute from Lindsay Velasina. And Lindsay, you spell your name just like my daughter, Lindsay. But this was, let me read off a little bit of this. She just wanted to say thanks to all of the great tips and ideas that were given when I posted about planning our gender reveal in Disney World. Our trip was great, and we did a lot. And we used a lot of the geekin' tips from both the podcast and the Facebook group. We had breakfast at Boma, which was amazing. My husband, he had the zebra domes brought to him for breakfast, and he loved those. The lobster thermidor burgers at Grand Floridian Cafe, amazing. They stayed, or I think they were at the Coronado, so she keeps going through. But they did a gender reveal, and she said she would highly recommend doing a Disney baby moon. So that's awesome. I sent a note out to you, Lindsay, through Messenger. Hopefully you'll come on and tell us on the podcast and do a trip report and talk about a baby moon. He's got some great stories. She did a video and posted that in YouTube. So there's a link there in our private Facebook group. Great job, Lindsay. It's such a great video. So you'll have to tell us how you did that. And she's so excited, her husband, to have their first baby. So they're going to be great parents. Thank you so much, Lindsay. I hope I get a chance to talk to you. And thanks for the intro. That was from Wendy Fox. That's from a year ago. That great poem that she did a year ago. I'm so glad I dug that out to replay that for this year. And also, Wendy sent us a box of Christmas cookies. And I got to tell you, Wendy, they're all gone. They went really fast. So they were so good. Thank you so much, Wendy, for the intro, for sending us a box of Christmas cookies. And I love when you guys send us intros for the podcast. You can create one too. It's fun. All you got to do is get your phone and maybe do a video or audio. There's all kinds of audio apps that you can use to record the audio and then email them to me at kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com. Just tell us your name, where you're from, one of those fun or a couple of Disney World facts about yourself that you go geeking on WDW with Curtis and the whole Geekin family. And I'll probably play those in the beginning of our show. And yeah, we do have an awesome private Facebook group. I always post every single day. I've got a habit of posting in there every day. Monday, I post the latest podcast episode. Tuesdays are geek tip of the week. Wednesday is usually a snack. I'm using all those pictures from the Grand Geek Gathering. And I got a whole bunch of them because we have a Google Photos that all the geeks, a bunch of the geeks contributed to. So I'm using their pictures too and talking about a topic and sharing tips. And Friday is foodie day. Saturday is one of our favorite picture days. And Sunday, today, when I usually record this, it's honoring our Geek of the Week. And every week I've been sending out a Geekin' on WDW magnet. And this week's winner is Connie Caldero. Congratulations, Connie. She's very active in our Facebook group. She just got back from a Disney World trip that she booked with Mama. And she also just booked a cruise with Mama. And I used to work with Connie, so I know she's such a super person. And her partner, Lori. Lori and Connie are great friends of ours. Congratulations, Connie. And I hope we get to do another Disney-themed dinner again. We had Auntie Judy and Ken, Jeff and Barry, and Mama and I. We went up to Connie's home. They have a beautiful home. Close, not too far from us. And we did an Ohana fun themed dinner one time. And I can't wait. I'd love to do something like that again. So be on the lookout, Connie, for a fridge magnet from the Geekin' on WDW podcast. Thanks for being a great friend and travel client for us. Thanks, Connie. Well, there's a couple of ways you can voluntarily support us. I'm so excited and grateful for the support that started up this year. Back in April, when Glenn Kessler did this behind my back, he started up the patreon.com account. So if you go out to patreon.com/geekinonwdw, Geekin' on WDW, you can pledge a monthly donation to the show, and it's so exciting to me that this was organically set up by the Geeks. This was right around our 5th anniversary of our podcast. It is so cool. So many hugs and thank yous go out to you guys who support our Geekin' family. I just had a new Patreon supporter. I want to welcome Andy Hoffman to the Patreon support. So thank you so much, Andy. Him and I were messaging on the platform, and he says, you're welcome, and I'll check out the Patreon ones when I get home. So those, I've been posting live trip reports from January of last year. I just finished them up, but he's referring to that because during this chat, we were talking about that. And he said he's currently relaxing by the pool at French Quarter. And he said, a side note, he personally likes the walking trips. He likes the feet. He says he likes the feet on the ground reports. Those are my live trip reports. The coffee walks, so I call them. He enjoyed episode 313, which was in the regular feed. And he really liked the Enchanted Tiki Room and the Country Bears shows that I played. And he said, I might relate to this, but he's a northern person. He's from Minnesota. And he said, it's strange hearing Christmas music when it's 85 degrees out. So I agree. Andy, thank you so much for being a Patreon supporter. Enjoy those live trip reports I put out there. There's number 15 went out there on Saturday, I think it was. And it finishes up the January 2019 trip of all the audio recordings that I had. 3 of them out there on patreon.com. So if you become a supporter on patreon.com, you'll get those early. I will eventually release them into the regular feed. I'll probably do some this week because I have the time, for one thing, and I can fit it in within my regular hosting cost because I fill that up sometimes. But this one out there on Patreon, it's a long Polynesian coffee walk. There's some attraction audio you might like, Andy, from Peter Pan, Small World, and Pirates. And then there's some last chatter of me walking through Magic Kingdom on our very last day and coming out of Space Mountain and going down Main Street for the last time of that trip. Yeah, I got 32 Patreons. It's so amazing. I'm so excited about that. And thank you again so much for your pledges. Some people are pledging $5, $10, and we got someone doing $20. So really appreciate that. It's so cool. Thank you, everybody. And I know you guys enjoy all these tips that we share on the podcast, but you can get Disney trip planning instantly and gain an advantage by booking with us. Mama and Judy and EJ Cruz and Jennifer Glambos. You can email Judy and Mama at travelingtiaras@gmail.com. You can find EJ and Jennifer on their Little Dole Whips Facebook page. We're authorized Disney planning agency through Fairy Tale Concierge. Yeah, we're platinum, baby, too. That's the highest you can be as travel agents for Disney. We're so proud of that. Just happened this past year. We've been serving our clients. This was our first full year, really. Mama and Judy they are doing an amazing job. We just had 3 or 4 people sign up for us in the last month, doing a trip for next year. So thank you guys so much. Mama's on the phone. This is one of the things they do. They are tough to get on the phone sometimes with Disney. She was on there for like 3 hours, and Allison Lee has a trip coming up with a bunch of girlfriends. And I know she had to link all their magic bands together, and she had to get onto technical support to get that. And she said it took her like 3 hours, and she was up to like 10 o'clock at night with doing that. But that's the kind of thing that our travel agents do for you guys. They spend all that time on the phone. They help you book your fast passes and ADRs, not to mention all the collaboration and experience and technical details they can help you out with. So definitely there's no cost for you to use us. Disney pays that commission. So it's a win-win-win all the way around for all of us to take advantage of that. The bounce backs are still there. Yeah, 2020 bounce backs. The current promotion that we recently booked for someone was 20% off for value, 25% off for moderate, and 30% off for deluxe for next year. So definitely take advantage of the bounce backs. You got to book it before, I think, 10 o'clock the night that you check out. So they got to do that while you're on your current stay at Disney World. And if you just found the podcast, you're loving what you're hearing, you're getting good information, and you've already booked a trip within the last 30 days, you can transfer your booking to us. If you like booking it with Disney and you're just a friend of the podcast and you want to transfer that over to us, and then let our team help you out booking the rest of your trip. We'd love for you to do that. A lot of our bookings come that way from our super fans of the podcast, and we so appreciate it. Boy, we had a great year this year. We'll have a year-ending show next week. We'll talk a little bit about that. If you got any questions for me, you want to talk about your trip, or you want to come on and do a trip report yourself, email me at kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com. You can message me on Facebook, friend me on Facebook. That's one of the places that I'm on the most. I love hearing from you guys, and I hear from you guys a lot. It's really fun. I'm constantly getting emails and messages, and I'm on the Facebook, private Facebook, all the time. It's so much fun. You guys are always in the parks. We're always having fun doing Disney World every single day. I'll get on the phone with you too if you want, on Skype or FaceTime, whatever. Let's talk Disney World. Hey guys, Merry Christmas. It's the Sunday weekend before Christmas. Judy, Lindsay, and I have been out doing puppet shows. We have a Christian ministry, and we've been doing this for 15 years. I'm the MC. Judy does the sound and creative direction with my daughter, Lindsay. We have so much fun. Oh my gosh, the emotions that I saw yesterday with the nursing homes and assisted livings. There was one woman, she was so cute, 100 years old. She said she used to be a creative person. She used to direct puppets. She used to do, so one of the people at the nursing home said she was a clown. So, and she was crying watching our show. So we love doing that Christmas show and have a great time. We're going to finish up doing those today. It makes our Christmas really special. I hope you guys have a great Christmas, spending time with the family. I'm excited to be off a little bit on vacation, and I'm going to relax. I'm going to watch Disney Plus. I watched a little bit of the Imagineering series yesterday after it was done with puppets, and I can't wait to watch some Star Wars and watch some television and just relax and have a great time with the family. I hope you do too, and we'll be talking with you into the new year. Thanks for going geeking on Walt Disney World with us. We really appreciate you listening and geeking with us every single day. We love you, geeks. Have a magical day, and I hope all your dreams come true. Turn my recorder on. Let's start recording. You guys ready?
Yep.
Ready?
Yeah.
They're all ready to do a Geekin' Trip Report. A roundtable trip report. Yeah. All right. Where's my notes? I got to hide you guys for a minute so I can read my notes. All right. I got Amy first. Okay. Good job, guys. Yeah, it was about a 2-hour show.
That's not too bad for 6 people.
I know,
No.
that's what I was saying.
That
6
was
people
pretty
talking.
good.
No, you're
I
right.
mean, you're good at staying on task.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you. You guys were good, not stepping on each other. Except when I threw the question out there, I mean, we had a couple step-ons, but you won't hear them in the post-production too much.
We did a good job taking turns.
You did a great job.
Yeah, I agree.
You did a great job sharing. Thank you, everybody. I think these are fun. I was starting to worry if I did. You know, I still have probably one more I could do because I there's a group of people that I haven't come on yet. But I'm debating. I'm not sure if I will or won't. I'm going to meet with AJ. AJ Mills is going to come on. She wanted me to have. She asked me to come on, and she was going to do a Paris trip like 6 months ago, and I never got around doing it. She's awesome, and like, you know, from coming over from the UK, she had a 2-week trip. I think she do, oh, maybe not quite 2 weeks. So I'm gonna, and Kevin, you'll hear Kevin's, you'll hear part 1 of Kevin's tomorrow come out.
No fun.
I split him up into 2 pieces.
Yes, because he was there forever.
Yeah.
Well, he can talk forever too. So I had, it's over. It's definitely
That was
2 hours.
I enjoyed being able to go on that cruise. That fireworks
Oh yeah,
cruise
that was fun
with
too.
you guys. I actually talked to Heather and Rich a lot more this time, so I really enjoyed getting to talk to them too. It was a really neat.
They're awesome.
Kind of.
Where do you watch the fireworks at Epcot? Do you go under the bridge?
On the boats, when you do the cruise, it's right there. Like, you know, there's that. It's like not quite. It's under the bridge, but not. I'm just.
Yeah,
okay.
it's like the marina for the beach club.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's where you
take off from.
Go out of, yeah.
And then they pull the boats up under the bridge between France and the UK
to watch the whole thing.
I thought they were going to pull up. I thought they were going to pull out farther into the lake, but they were only like a few feet past the bridge. I mean, the best part about that thing was I could sit down and have a good seat for the fire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It was so nice. And it's kind of neat getting to see everybody else. They're like, wait, they have boats that do this?
Yeah, the people on the bridge are looking down at you. It's like a little
Who
jealous.
are these fancy people? That's what
Right?
they're saying.
You know that
how did these people get to do that?
a little. You know that's that was a good deal if you split it up with 10 people.
So.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like
I thought
30.
it was really affordable for 10 people.
Right, if you can get a group
Right.
of 10, it's
How much was it?
it's the boat is $350.
$350.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
$35, and you get snacks
Wow.
and drinks and chips
wow.
and cookies and crispy treats
Yeah.
and.
They took us.
The Magic Kingdom one was totally worth it when we did it with family. We just all split it up.
Is it the same cost
The
about?
cruise?
Yeah, it's exactly the same cost. And then if you wanted to do like the yacht, you could have like 18 people on there. It's only $400.
What?
So it only goes up $50 for the yacht.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And that's on the Bay Lake or the.
That's
the
on Bay
lagoon?
Lake. It's directly in front of, like directly in front of the castle where all the boats pull in and out.
Oh.
So
wow.
yeah, it's right there.
How many-
It's beautiful.
How many people on that one?
For the pontoon boat, the 350 boat, it's 10
Right.
plus the driver. And then for the grand yacht, if you're going to have a butler, which if you have catering, yeah, right. So
Who
if you
doesn't
have
want a
catering-
Gotta have a butler.
Yeah. So if you have catering, you have to have at least one butler. You might have to have two if you have drink service as well, which all of the food was way too expensive, so we did not do that.
Yeah.
But I think 18 total people go on it.
Wow.
Plus that's including the captain and whoever. But I think for you could probably put 16 or 15 on there, 15 or 16, which is
For
still
only
not a bad deal.
$50
Yeah, for $50 more. That's what I said. Had I known that,
That's
I would have asked
great.
for the grand yacht.
Yeah.
Well, I'll share with you guys if you can keep a secret. I didn't pay for my boat. I didn't pay for my boat trip. Don't tell Heather I told you. Because I wasn't supposed to tell you.
Your secret's safe.
Just don't put it in the bloopers at the end.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. I gotta edit that out. She's pretty special.
You deserve it.
Well, she's pretty special, and I happen to know she paid for someone else too. So,
Aw.
but and just to put that on, I mean, to take on the responsibility of gathering.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, it was a lot of work.
To coordinate everything
And some people,
It does.
someone quit. I think we had to replace. Wendy got in there last minute,
yeah.
and to collect the
I really
money,
liked her,
collect the
too.
money and stuff. Yeah, Wendy's great. You'll hear. She came down here to interview me. She's in Albany, so she's.
I cannot
Oh,
wait
wow.
for the round table at Auntie Judy's. Those are the episodes that I live for.
Yes.
What's that? Is Amy saying that?
That's going to be fun.
Yes. Those are my favorite.
So we sat down, and usually we were in her living room. This was in her dining room because it was supposed to be an official interview with me. I guess she wanted to get my take on things,
Yeah.
but I said, so we'll do like an hour with me, and then we'll do our regular roundtable with Mom, Judy, and Ken. But they couldn't shut up, so it kind of that come out a little rough. I didn't mean to come out so rough.
You knew that was gonna.
Yeah, they kind of stepped all over my interview. No, it was cool. I know I was able to get her questions. A lot of them were my feelings and take on it, but it actually came out really good. I think it probably came out better than they normally do. To be honest with you, every time we finish one of those, they're like, "Are you going to release that? That kind of sucked."
But
I
it's just
love
like you're
listening
sitting
to you
down,
guys.
like hashing out what happened on a trip with your whole family. You know how when you sit down
Yeah.
and everybody gets back together again and you're like, oh, remember that time when whatever, or this happened next, or we need to do
Right.
this next time, or, you know,
Or
it's just
even
like you're
just listening to inside jokes or
right.
some of the, you know, sharing
Mhm.
some of the funny story. That's
Cool. I'm glad.
Yeah, we just feel like we're right there with you.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. You know,
It does feel that way.
you guys have that. It's funny. The live trip reports don't get as many downloads as the regular trip reports. And I've had this feeling before. It's like podcasters try to build their audience and grow their audience and do certain things. I'm at this point where I don't even care anymore. It's like I have so much fun. I have such a great
That's good, though.
I have such a great community, and
Yeah.
I mean, sure. If I grow I want to grow the travel agency part of it. I want to grow the show and that but it's not like a work. It's like I'm not going to do anything other than listen to you guys and see what you guys like and then do what you guys like. I mean, but I don't have this great desire. It's just going to grow naturally. I don't have to like put effort.
Right.
I don't have to come up with strategies and goals and all that kind of stuff. I mean,
once you get to this size, it just takes off on its own. It's got its own personality, and
well, I think, and Brenda made a good point about if I plan this right for the next one. Actually, I'm really seriously thinking it's going to be February 2021 when Kevin comes back.
Nice.
I'm not 100% on that, but I'm hearing from Mom and Judy. They seem to be on board because I've got a wedding in October. I'd like to do it in the fall, but with Kevin coming back and I got plenty of time to promote it so that, but man, if people really respond like they did to this one, we could have 100 people there.
Oh, easy.
I was going to ask, what's your goal for the next G3? You said you had 60 or 70 this time. You're going to maybe double that?
Again, numbers, I mean, what does it matter to me? I mean, the only thing that, if we could do something cool, the only thing I was thinking of that would be a fun goal, and I logistically, I still don't know, and I don't want to put an expense on people, but I kind of have a dream of doing like one of those dessert parties at Epcot. I did one for a work event, but we kind of kicked the idea around. Like you can rent a space there, but it can get really expensive. Of course, I'd have to see if people would be willing to pay a cost to do it. But then you'd have to. I don't know that you could do it. I don't know if I could pull it off. Some people have talked about doing one over. I think the Phantasmic has one that seemed affordable or something. But as soon as you put a dollar figure to it, I feel like I'd lose people. So.
Well, I don't know. I bet you could. You could do maybe a variety of things where you did sort of a paid event and then a free event like we did this time where, all you had to do was show up and give people some options. I think it would be super fun to do a dessert party all together or
absolutely.
or even to do like early morning magic together, some kind of paid event where it would be up to each individual to decide if they wanted to spend the money.
Yeah.
But I think you'd find some amount of people who'd be willing to do it. I guess if you're thinking that you want to book something like a private something and then you have to get people to sign up, that might be a little bit trickier. But you could say, we're going to do the Magic Kingdom fireworks party on whatever date and go ahead and book it on your own. And you might get a good.
That's a great idea. That's actually
that's a really good idea.
I like Brenda. That's an excellent idea. That way, we're all going to be, and we kind of did that with dinners and stuff, which were really fun. Can you imagine if we had like 60 people, like do the dessert?
Yeah. Oh gosh, it would be so much fun.
We would conquer that place. Yeah.
I gotta jump in real quick. I gotta leave.
Yeah, see ya.
I gotta exit out. So I just wanted to say bye, and
Bye.
I really enjoyed
Bye.
hearing everybody.
Bye.
Bye, Susan. Yeah, I'm gonna run too.
Bye.
Thanks for the ideas, though. That was awesome. And
sorry we made you miss your football game, Kurt.
I think there's another one coming up at 8. So I do the
Oh, okay, good.
I've been checking the fantasy football, to be honest with you. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. My defense just came in. That's why I got a big point. All right.
Well, thanks again. It was really sweet of you to ask all of us to participate tonight. I appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks for sharing the spotlight with everybody, guys.
Sure.
Thanks for having
us.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Bye.
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 Then you try to find how to close it. There it goes.